Here we go. The Room Podcast. Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah.
Will Asia. Tommy Shayhood. Where is my beer?
Cheers.
Toast.
Cheers.
Guys.
Nice to see you, boys.
Oh, look at all the big hands in there. So anyway, guys, welcome to the show.
Good to see you,
once
brother.
again. Tommy,
Hey.
my co-host. Third week in a
we go.
row
Number
you have
three.
been here, brother. You're consistent so
Hey,
far.
I've been getting good feedback. I am actually Tom the Third. This is the third show, so here we are.
Will Asia, first
doing?
time entering the Room Podcast.
guys.
Dude, I have like 4 camera angles here, so I'm going to try
got
my
all of
best to produce the show. I forgot your name for the 4th time. Marcus is here. He was taxiing with Will, and I always love a friend to come with you here,
Marcus.
man. You guys talk about it on the way home. I throw it on fucking Spotify, and you can listen to yourselves all the way home.
Yeah, I love listening to myself.
So
man.
Will
I
Asia,
actually hate
man,
it.
I'm gonna focus on you. Look at there he is, the handsome devil
there we
right
go.
there.
Look at that sexy.
And the reason why you're here tonight is because you reached out and said, I want to talk and come down on the podcast. That was before I knew you had a fight, my man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for me, man, I'm like, let's get out there. I mean, Julie doesn't like talking about fighting. You know, I think for him, he likes talking about football and shit. So for me, I like talking about fighting. So again, we're not going out there to pretend.
Look how handsome you look.
Look good
That's
there.
fucking awesome,
Fuck.
huh? Look at that.
Man,
handsome
look at
devil.
this. Look at this. Look at this deception happening right now. Look at that shit.
Technology.
Fucking
right?
love it.
Yeah, that's the past. This is
Fucking
the
awesome.
future. Here we are.
So, dude, I got Tommy's angle over here too, man. So I'm gonna
Handsome.
try to flash through everything here. We also have Bret Casey calling in at about 9:10. I love when you have sound.
Love hearing
So-
yourself.
Will, you're fighting on Cage Titans, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah. So my last fight was 2019. I fought Hagloff, great fighter. I lost that split decision. Had some issues in that fight. Some physical issues going on in that fight that ended up making that very difficult for me to maintain the same pace that I had when I started. But those things have been corrected. So I'm ready to take out somebody. Someone's kid's getting fucked up. Just
Now you were ready to enter the cage again. You were scheduled to fight in
Yes.
April before the world
So I
shut
was scheduled
down.
to fight at 165 in a small glove Muay Thai fight. That would have been fun. Against Aaron White. I think that was his name, Aaron White, some shit like that.
He's from
It doesn't matter.
way up
He's from
north.
the past. It doesn't matter. So, but the new guy I'm fighting, Julie, he's fighting out of Maine, I think, or some shit like that. You know, like, he likes playing with balls and stuff. So, football. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what you
Football.
meant, right?
Yeah, he does football, and he likes to run a lot.
So is he an athlete? Like, is he a football player? Is that what we're getting at, or he just what are
I'm
we
an
getting at?
athlete. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's an athlete. I know he played football. He can play games. Like a game is different. Like you can play a
bit of
game.
catch.
Yeah, like I can throw a ball and I can catch a ball. You know, or probably can't do it as well as him because I don't play the game as much. I like to do the fighting thing. So I'm an athlete when it comes to fighting. I'm artistry.
Well,
Athlete.
as far as him, he had one fight. You have one fight. His fight was not too long ago. Maybe
Yeah, no,
4 months ago or something.
Yeah, he fought Steve the Quitter Gaudet, and he clipped him with an overhand right, and he fell down, and the referee counted. I mean, when I say fell down, it's like, sat down, but it was kind of like, a little off balance, and then he sat there as the referee counted up to 8, and when she got to 8, he stood up and said, "I'm ready to go home now." And then as he was sitting there, your boy was telling him, "Stay down. Stay down." All right, and he did. So that guy was built like a bitch. So obviously he was built to lose that fight. That doesn't happen. That guy got hit and he quit. I don't get hit and I don't quit. So
How did this fight come about, you two guys? Like,
I
it's
asked,
a
I
Muay
asked
Thai
my-
fight. It's it's a special thing for Cage Titans to have that. There's a couple more fights, Muay Thai fights there. Colin Robinson, I believe, is fighting for a title at 185 or so. So, how did this fight come about as far as you two getting together?
So this is fun. I wanted to fight, right? I've been seeing the fights go by, and I've been trying to get my training situated, the coaching and the actual training established, so I can actually go in and fight properly. Once I was able to do that, I reached out to Mike Poveri, and I was like, "Hey, man, let's talk about that July 2." So he was like, "All right, what do you have in mind?" And I initially wanted an MMA fight, and he said he can get me a Muay Thai fight instead. So again, I've been training MMA. I was training to strangle and do all that fun shit on the ground with my elbows and knees and all that fun shit to you people. But I have to do Muay Thai, so I gotta stay on the feet. And that was, either way, it's funny. I grew up my whole life striking, so it really doesn't matter. All you get fucked up. So on July 2nd, we had talked about, finding a matchup and all that stuff, and he had reached out to Julie's team, and those guys, I guess, they were down for the fight. I was down for the fight, and so that's how that came about. At the end of the day, I look at it like I was just trying to get in there, find a guy, some victim to put on, on my list, and then move on. Trying to get that 155-pound belt that belongs to me.
Well, your Muay Thai fight was the first ever Muay Thai. It was the combat night, the first ever combat night for Cage Titans. It was at Pins. Was that at Pins?
Yeah, it was at Pins. We had probably the best fight of the year. We didn't win best fight of the year, but we actually did. Hagloff was an amazing opponent. That fight was hilarious. I took that fight on 2 weeks' notice at 175. At the time I was walking around at 182. And I cut down to 170 because I wanted to make championship weight. And I was like, I don't really need to do that. I can actually hydrate. So on weigh-in day, I was just eating and drinking water. I weighed in at 172. And then, that fight was fun. I had a great matchup with him. But midway through the fight, like I said, I ended up losing energy, and I didn't operate properly. And so from there, I had to make adjustments. He ended up winning the split decision. He was very, very good. His coach, he had much better coaching, a much more solid, fundamental Muay Thai understanding, and especially for the rule set. Now that's changed a lot, and he's actually a good friend of mine. I've learned a lot. So whoever's in front of me next is going to really pay. Also, he was 175. My weight class is 155. And you guys can't take these punches and shit, unfortunately. So, that's the difference right there.
I'm trying to find you here. Here I go flicking through these. Oh, there he is, Will. Will, I'm bouncing around here. But as far as your opponent coming up here, he had 15-second fight. And that was hyped beyond it. It was on TikTok, all this. What do you get out of 15 seconds? It was his first fight. There's no smokers over there.
Beat your ass whooping from me. I get to watch it, and I get to beat your ass. That's what you get. Like, at the end of the day, man, you got 15 seconds against a guy who quit. You didn't fight. You've never been in deep waters. You never felt hell. You never had to make your bed there and then chill there. And playing football is not the same. Okay, it's not the same. I get it, but it's not the same.
It's not even enough time to get uncomfortable. 15 seconds.
It's not the hell I'm going to put him through. So it doesn't really matter, right? You could have a whole team of people. It's not going to be what I'm going to do to you in those 3 rounds. So if you make it those 3 rounds. So again, at the end of the day, his style, his all that stuff, for that 15-second event, it works. He's an explosive kid. Young, fast, strong, light skin, all that good stuff, right? But against a guy who's a real athlete, against an experienced martial artist, against somebody who understands movement, who understands the mind, who understands how to win, it doesn't work. You can't just explode and throw a random shot and hope that it works. It'll fuck you up. So you got to be on your P's and Q's.
Well, second time around, some of the coaches helping you get ready for this fight. I know you've situated yourself with growth, having your own camp, your own gym. You're, teaching that, but now you have, other incredible athletes helping you out that are winning it in big things. So talk about who's helping you through this.
So one of the biggest changes that has happened has been working with my coach Ross Levine and my coach Wasset. The 2 of those guys have been a tremendous help. Ross, his mind is perfect for my style of fighting. He's given me his knowledge of fighting. He's been giving me the way he thinks about it, his whole mindset, and I'm incorporating that with what I already know, what I already do very well. And I've gotten a lot better. Wasset is a master of boxing, master of the hands. Again, I can tattoo your face with anything right now with these hands. You know what I mean? Like, this is it's a different thing going on. So, again, those 2 coaches I've had have made a giant difference. It's the best coaching I've ever had in my life. And there's a 3rd one to be soon, coming up in the next couple of weeks. That's going to tighten up a little more things and make this a little bit even. It's going to make it a lot more fun for you guys to watch, for sure.
Mystery.
Well, as far as hyping up this fight and stuff like that, I mean, it's been a while since you made that walk. Since social media is you've been in command of it to hype yourself up, man.
Well,
what's going on with that? How do you feel about? I mean, it's ever evolving. The last time you were at Pins, now you're fighting at
Yeah, I'm fighting at the good spot.
Yeah.
I'm fighting
So
at the good place.
you know
where guys can see
what's
me
it like
fighting.
now, second time around for you with that all that?
Fine. I mean, again, it's the only difference is the person I'm gonna hit. You know, like at the end of the day, it's still a cage. It's still the same shit I've been doing since I was 5 years old. I mean, at the end of the day. So for that particular event that I had before, it was very. It wasn't as exhilarating or heart racing as I initially thought it was going to be. I was much more comfortable there, but I think that comfort allowed me to be a little bit too comfortable. Whereas that edge, I like. I think I need that. And I think for this fight, I have that little edge there. I have that comeback edge, that thing where it's like, all right, I got something to prove here. I have something to do. Not to you people. You people aren't real. Don't want to me. You're a camera. You know, I have something to prove to myself. You know, so there's things that I am trying to do, not just victory-wise, but showing you guys real martial arts, showing you guys something different. You know, so again, with the hyping of the fight and all this shit, Julie sucks. You know, all he likes to do is talk about, oh, I'm willing to die. Oh, I'm gonna say quotes from ballers. Oh, you know, that's all Julie does. You know, so again, if you're willing to die, you know, I'll help you do that. You know, so at the end of the day, my fight coming up on July 2nd is gonna be way better than my fight the first time when I fought Hagloff, you know, who was a tremendous opponent. This fight's gonna be much more amazing. I have a huge skill set now that is far different than it was before. And my biggest thing now has been able to understand people's minds, understand how to break them. You know, not even having to hit you yet. You know, I just know how to break you. You know, these guys, I can see if you're a breakable person like Steve the Quitter Gaudet, like
I love these fucking names.
you know, Julie, what's his balls, both of those boys. You know, like Julie's used to hitting people that quit. He's used to having a team behind him that can help him out if he doesn't do too good. Right? If he loses, he can blame it on the other guys. If he wins, he can say, "Look at my team, how they helped me out. This is just him, just me." You know what I mean? So, again, for this fight, what makes this so different is that I have a much different mindset, much different skill set, and a much different opponent going in. And I don't really think there's anybody on the roster at 155 who can touch me in the first place. You know, let alone make me quit. That's not real.
I'm looking at your Instagram as we go right now.
The King's IG.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. I mean, you get to, you know, promote the fight and stuff like promoting the Camaro too. That's, you know, Will, when you pulled up in that, it was
I'm
like,
promoting America when I'm doing that. That's freedom. I'm promoting freedom. I'm promoting
That's
guns.
awesome.
I'm promoting the right to say fuck you and you say fuck me. It's
I was hoping that was one of your guys' cars when I pulled up and
dude.
saw it. You know?
Yeah.
well,
yeah,
you know, that's well,
America's
follow him
car.
on Instagram, like other than fighting, it's like
Will Asia.
I'm seeing
Follow
this
this boy.
car, like it's always revving and stuff like that, and I'm like, hey, and all of a sudden it pulls up, like there he is, he's always driving it. Are you ready to race this person? Or is this a friend?
Who
Who's
is
got a
this?
blue- a
Who am I looking
blue,
at? Oh, that was a beautiful blue Lamborghini. I think that was a Gallardo.
And when you were egging him on and stuff like that.
That was
Race.
beautiful. That was awesome. That guy had some pops going. That's my buddy Vlad. Oh, beautiful front. So
Driving in the snow.
she got that new pretty
Oh, there
face.
we go. We got some. Ooh,
Yeah, so that's the shit I plan on doing. I'm gonna do some crazy fun shit to your boy.
bink.
Yeah, I could do all these moves. I could do all the moves.
You don't mind? I'm giving away little
Oh, go ahead.
secrets
You
right
can
here.
show them all. Anything I post is for him to see. Anything. You can watch me. Go ahead. Look at me. It doesn't really matter.
So I mean, you also opened up your own place, right?
Yes,
You're doing
absolutely.
some stuff. Is this where we are
Yeah,
at right
that's
now?
Artistry Martial Arts right there. Artistry Martial Arts at 1631 Beacon Street.
Like that
Newton.
logo.
Yeah, it's thank you, my man. It's custom design.
Nice.
But all of that, you know, the whole reason I have that dojo in the first place, so I can train the way I want to train and bring in the coaching that I need and do the things that I need to do on my own time with a schedule. And again, I'm not one of these people who lacks discipline. I'm not one of these people who doesn't know how to train on schedule. I'm not one of these people who doesn't know how to do what he needs to do. So for me, this is perfect. Those are my students right there, David and Barry. Those two guys have helped me so much. You'd be surprised how two young kids can really help you train for a fight, can really help you get in shape, can really help you like with your endurance. You know, my students, you know, Ilana, Rachel, you know, all these characters, they've been tremendous helping me. You know what I mean? Like, and for me at the dojo, that's like another home. You know, so I get to go. That's where I do all my waterfalls and meditations and throw my really hard kicks and hope that I don't get hit.
Nice. And that's one thing. Talking to coaches that have opened up, they think they're reliving older moves and they're getting they're enlightening. How should I say? It's just they're figuring them out and breaking them down slower because you're teaching them at a much slower pace. So talking to coaches, it helps them as far as their own fighting because they're, going through these moves that they've taken for granted or they just come as natural. Now they get to break them down in a different kind of way.
Man, that is more than true. That is so true. Like the biggest thing I learned, so I've been coaching or training people for 10 years, getting paid for it for 10 years. Before that, I was like helping my teacher and stuff. But again, 10 years in teaching people, holding pads, showing people how to move and do stuff. There's one of the key things that you have to realize early, especially if you're like a gifted and talented athlete in martial arts like myself. You're going to have a lot of techniques that you can just do off the bat, that you just grow up and you can just do them when you're shown. And then you think that that's how they're done. But then you go to teach it and you don't realize that there's mechanical deficits that people have. They can't really move in certain kinds of ways that you can just move. So it makes you rethink the mechanics of the technique. And so when you do that for thousands and thousands of times over the course of 10 years, you become a lot more adept at being able to both understand technique better, but also understand when somebody's not doing technique right? And when I say right, it doesn't mean that it has to be this way or that way, but in a way that's going to be efficient for you to not get damaged while you try to employ your damage, right? And so again, when I'm watching a guy who's, I don't know, let's say they're in their early 20s or something, and they've been doing, I don't know, karate and football or something, I don't know, right? So I'm able to observe, how they move, what they do, and I can see, okay, you need to do this. Like this fictional person I'm talking about would be somebody I would teach, right? Like David and Barry, they're in their 20s, right? I have people who are my age, and I would show them things, how to move properly, even if they have a karate background, whatever background. So the keen eye is what you develop. When you've taught martial arts for a long time, it's like doing anything for a long time. If you've done woodworking for 10 years, if you've done factory work for 10 years, whatever you do for 10 years, you should be damn good at it. If not, change your profession. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm damn good at it. So, it's not, teaching is not your ability just to show somebody how to do something. It's your ability to see when somebody's not doing something. You know what I mean? So
Kind of adapting to their style and making it their own and your own.
Get better eyes. The kids would call it the Sharingan from Naruto. So
my kids love that shit, but I don't know either.
Anime nerds.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's mine.
yeah, at the end of the day, teaching is amazing. It's one of the best things that's ever happened for me. Before that, it was competing. I would just do competitions my whole life, like since I was 5, and then I wanted to be a teacher. And then finally, when I was like, I wanted to always compete and teach. I always felt like those two things go hand in hand. Your reason for learning martial arts isn't just to know a bunch of cool shit. It's also to share it, right? Show other people how to do cool shit, right? It shows your progress, one candle lighting the other, right? It's not just how good you get, right?
If they're worthy.
Exactly. And even if they're not worthy, as a good teacher, I have to make them worthy, right? If as a good teacher, you're all human. I have to find out what about you is how you grow. Some people don't grow in certain methods, and those methods get forced upon them, and then they feel as though they can't do it, right? And it's about understanding, okay, no, every seed can grow. You have to understand how to water it, though. You have to understand where it needs to be planted. You have to understand what's good for this guy might not be good for that girl, right? And you have to understand the differences with people. Again, it's the psychology of it all, right? When you understand psychology, you understand the body and brain, you can beat a guy named Julie on July 2nd.
As far as your students, where any of them been in smokers, or are they close to it? Like, what's some of the goals of some of the students
so
you
I
have?
have-
Because they're seeing you out there,
I have
and they're
amazing
going to see you
students.
out there on July 2nd. So
Absolutely. I have 3 students right now that have talked to me about, they want to compete, they want to do stuff. I want them to train a little bit longer to see a little bit. I want them to be dialed. I want them to go in too early. I'd rather you go in, a day too late than a day too early if it comes to fighting. But just in terms of their skill set, where they're at now and their ages, head trauma is a huge factor. I don't like
Scary.
I don't like people going in because they have all this tenacity and stuff like that, but they haven't dialed in some of the. I don't like to talk about much of the basics, right? The basics of moving and getting yourself out of line, out of position for damage. So with that, though, I do have students who want to do that. Barry wants to. Barry Huang, he wants to compete at some point. David wants to compete at some point. My student Jaden wants to compete as well. He was talking about that recently. So, and these guys are good, man. Like, these guys are good. And, like, these guys spar with me all the time. And they give me some work sometimes, you know what I mean? And they start off not knowing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't know shit. And these kids, like,
well, they're
over time-
sponges. They're new,
Dude,
know.
yeah,
So.
I've been training them for years now, you know what I mean? And, like, these guys have grown and grown and grown, like, moving with me moving my training partners, I would bring in guys like Rampage, guys like Pete McLeod. You know, it was been great. You know
I
what
love
mean?
Pete.
Oh, he's awesome, right? So I'd bring in these different characters, and you know, they would spar with them, and they would train, and they would get better, and like they would get fucked up sometimes. They would come back and they'd figure it out, be like, okay, cool, and you know, also, you know, my buddy Malik, who came in and sparred with them, who was very good. You know, I really appreciated all of the work that my team, my former teammates, old teammates, still friends, old teammates, you know, used to do and still currently do for my students. One of the things that you know, I think benefited me the most was them getting better, right? Them getting better gave me, like, I always look at it like you need three things in terms of sparring. You need somebody who can whoop you, somebody who can push you, and somebody who can whoop. All right? All my students I can whoop, right? But in reality, I'm teaching them at the same time. Right? They're learning, they can whoop me too at different points. But I put them in positions where they can do damage on me, they can fuck me up, and it makes me have to train certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I know that, okay, yeah, if I just move around and do all this shit, yeah, I got 25 years of experience. Of course, I'm dealing with a kid who has 6 years or 5 years or 3 years. So, but if I stay in here, I showed him how to do certain things, and I allow him to play and do that stuff, I get to sharpen up and tighten up my different things. And it seems small, like a small little piece, but then when you add that brick onto all the other shit that I'm doing in terms of conditioning and training and the coaching that I'm getting, all this other stuff, it's just more deep diving. This is all I do. I don't have another job. I teach martial arts, and then I train martial arts, and I study martial arts, and then I fight and hit somebody's kid in martial art moves, and then I go and do it all over again. Right? I rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and then I drive real fast, right? Maybe do a little bit of weed in between. Right?
And I drive
Have a
real
good
fast
time doing it, right?
with my American Bill movie.
Oh yeah, American man. Like, I'm Nigerian. I am what America is, right? I'm Nigerian American. That's what America was. All right, it was a bunch of slaves and a bunch of white people. I'm that. All right, like, I'm that.
It's the American dream right there.
Well,
Yes.
we're going to get to nicknames and stuff after. We're going to talk to Bret
Absolutely.
Casey because he's got a lot to say, just like
right.
you. And there's a lot more for you to say.
Pull up BC. His
Yeah,
nickname should be BC. It'd be a much more catchy thing. We can take it from like Luke Thomas's show. It'd be awesome.
He's already like complaining someone took his catchpress. I'm sure he's going to talk about that.
to get
But
a new
I think someone already had it before him, but you know, someone else is claiming it off him. So, you know, it's pecking order here. So I'm going to just message him
pull him
and see if he's ready. If he isn't, you know, we're going to talk a little more. But I have his fight. So I think I'm going to play his fight while we're contacting him. So I'm going to throw his fight up. And you're not going to be able to hear it, but you guys can see it.
Oh yeah, let's see.
And we'll go from there. So here it goes. Hey, and also you people out there, I'm going to put Bret Casey's fight out. And before this fight, there was a riot. And I have that video too, but we're going to play that when we have Bret on. Yes. Before,
Did I see this?
Yes, it was the
think
one I
so.
shared. So
Yeah, today, right there.
Yeah,
fighting the crowds.
we're going to share it about 3 more times.
Sweet,
So,
sweet.
we're going to play Bret Casey. And Bret Casey is cousins of Pat Casey. Pat Casey will be fighting this Friday night at Combat FC. The Grilling Ninja is back, and the Jungle is in full effect. So with that said, I'm going to message Bret while
That's such a
I'm
good-
playing. right, they can hear you, but I got to get you on here
What's up,
first.
Brett?
What's up, Brett? You stay there.
What's going on, Steve? How
Nothing
you
much,
doing?
man. We're doing good. I got to get you your beautiful face up here. There he is right there. And then I'm going to get you on the big screen. I'll fucking finagle it some way. So, guys, Bret Casey is in the house right
What's up,
now.
Brett? How you doing, man?
How you guys doing today?
Hey, Brett, I got Brett, I didn't know I was going to have you on video. I figured out how to do it today, so I'm going to get you all pretty, and then we're going to go from there. But
Excellent, cool.
not that I can make you any prettier than you are, but Brett, have you been watching? You've been training.
Yeah, actually, I got in about 8:30. I just got out the shower. I put it on the TV behind me right here for a little bit, so I caught like 4 minutes in of it.
Excellent. All right, one last thing, man. Tilt that camera a little one way or the other. There it is. Beautiful, my fucking
I
God.
got all my daughter's toys.
That's all right. Lean
right.
him against the Godzilla. We'll be good.
We can relate to that.
Look at her little baby bag, though. You don't got to start them young.
So you got the family background.
Brett, my man, let me just get this situated and we'll stop fucking talking. So anyway, we have Will Asia in the house and we have
Hey,
Tommy
brother.
Shayhood, my new co-host. Brother, Will Asia's been talking really and a lot of confidence in here, man, and that's why we have you on the show too. Will is
Love it.
So let me just get to this full thing right there. There we are. Right? Oh, there he is too. I fucking love how
Dude,
I'm
you
doing.
got the Joey Diaz on Rogan in the background. Good.
Oh, yeah,
proud
right,
of
I
you.
see Rogan.
Good shit. Good shit, 45er. I like it. That was good, man.
So, hey,
That's
Pat.
what's
Pat. I called you Pat. We just played your fight, dude. Before you came on, man, it was a monstrous fight in the jungle, bro. In Springfield, dude. You've been making waves. You have one fight, and being a Casey, I guess that carries a lot of weight, man. Talk about this little journey of yours in the last fight and what's coming up next.
Yeah, I mean, shit, Steve, you know yourself. It's been a long time coming, man. Just because the record's 1-0, man. I've been training now, shit, Steve, about 5 years now. I remember going back when I was 21 years old when you used to come see me at Link. So Pat, I believe Pat said it like spot on the last interview with you. Like, for a guy that's 1-0, there's not many guys that got experience like me. I've been training with high-level pros, man, for the last 5 years of my life. Just took me a little bit. I had to grow up. I had to mature. There's a lot of things that came at me in those 5 years, man. So, it kind of got put on hold. A couple fights fell through, and then finally got everything in check where I could, fully commit to it. And here I am now, man. Yeah, it was a quick finish. I fill seats, man, and I get the job done. So, hopefully, this next fight, July 23rd, goes smooth like that as well.
Well, my man, dude, not only the fight was crazy, you had a little melee happening before that fight, dude. And I posted that all over social media, and people lit up, man. You had a little riot before you actually hit the cage, man. Was that on your walkout that people were throwing chairs and having a ball out there?
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. I mean, I don't think any of it was too good, but I mean, shit happens. I will say this: I'm not defending my side, but my side really didn't have much to do with it. Another fighter before me prior, his match, whatever happened, and his spectators, they were a little upset, I believe, of the outcome. And then, middle of my walkout, one of my fans and spectators are filming my walkout, and they kind of said some, inappropriate things during the Facebook Live thing when they were filming my walkout, and then the phone got hit. And then that kind of set it off when they put their hands on one of my fans. And
That's wild.
Shit started happening. It was both sides throwing chairs and stuff. I'm surprised, honestly, no one got arrested. I mean, that was absolutely crazy. And what sucked, it was freezing in there, right? So I'm sitting there, chest naked. I got nothing on, no shoes, and I got to sit 10 minutes. I'm getting Vaselined up as this is happening. And they prolonged the fight. It was postponed for like 10 minutes. Like they had to get everything in check. It was madness. And surprisingly, honestly, nobody got arrested, which is like the most absurd shit in the world.
Well, Brett, it is ammo. They probably hired one cop from fucking Zier, from fucking Kmart or something like that, So, dude, you're getting back in the cage, right? Like, what's going on? I mean, you got a huge fan base. You've been talking a lot about people you want to fight and stuff. Do you have an opponent coming up, and where are you fighting?
Yeah, so it's July 23rd. I'm fighting in Schenectady. Or no, actually, it's not Schenectady. It's Albany. It's not at the casino there. They changed it. It's at the Empire Convention Center in the plaza, I think, there. It's in Albany. Yeah, July 23rd. I'm fighting a kid, Ben McCuff. Trains with Brian Beery Jiu-Jitsu out there in New York. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We got to get the show on the road, baby. Hopefully, yeah, like I said, everything goes smooth, and we'll put these paws on them and go home with another fucking W. That's just the name of the game. So,
Show 'em
yeah,
what
I'm
New England's
excited.
about.
I took a little time off from my last fight. I took about a couple weeks off. I got a little fat, ate a little bit, had a lot of pizza and pasta. You know the daily routine. And yeah, I got back in the gym and I feel good. I got about 5 weeks now. Shit, I'm about 158 pounds right now. Raw steel, big as shit right now. Yeah, I'm just ready to rock. Conditioning's good. And let's get the show on the road. And honestly, the cool thing, performing in front of Mike Tyson, man, that's one of my biggest sincere, like, I love that guy, man. Like, who wouldn't love some Mike Tyson? You know what I mean? He's a killer. And to be able to perform in front of him, that shit's going to be awesome, man. He doesn't know me now, but after that fucking night, he's going to know who I am.
Yeah, I just put up the poster. And as we're speaking, what's the name of the promotion and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's Cage Wars. It's ran by Tim and Tommy, a couple New York guys out there. It's super professional. It's awesome, man. I've been to a couple shows. A couple of my teammates fought. John Virouette, Daniel Keepers, Christian Fagan. We had a couple kids fight out there. Promotion's awesome, man. They take care of their fighters. It's professionally ran. They got good film crew and shit. It's awesome. And they sell out, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like Cage Titans, but the New York version out there.
So I see posters being released on their thing. I'm going to go to their Instagram real quick and, check them out real quick and give them some love because you will be fighting there.
I was just going to ask, where can we watch those fights on TV? Like
Yeah,
pay-per-view?
Brett, are these, do they have like a link or something when they...
So on their homepage, it's cagewarsIbelieve.com. Cool. You can purchase the fight package, the pay-per-view package. I believe it's like $15 or $20. It's nothing crazy.
That's good.
They got some bangers on there, man. Chris Dissanel, who was supposed to fight for the strap. That's my guy. We cross-train with him once in a while. Tommy Marcelino and those guys out there. Chris, the real deal, man. He's game, man. That's a tough SOB.
Well, Chris was supposed to fight at Cage Titans against Joe Penafiel.
Yeah, but that party, whatever that fucking.
Do you know anything that happened
how
yet?
dare you? The party's awesome. How dare you? That's rude, you son of a bitch. What the fuck?
He beat up my boy Richie.
The party's
so
my boy.
Yeah, but
The fuck?
yeah, but
he beat up my boy Richie.
I like
so.
Richie too,
But the party's cool.
He is
The party likes WWE.
He's the heel.
Right?
He's doing good at it
but
too.
the party was supposed to fight Chris
I've been liking
Dissanel and defend
Yeah,
it.
they were supposed to be like the main event or something like that.
And I guess the party backed out or something happened to him. I never got the whole story
Party
here.
ended then, right? The party ended.
But hey, when is your poster coming out for this fucking Cage fucking shit here?
I don't know.
I'm gonna come.
No, I'm gonna be the first to drop it right away. So.
Well, I told you when I did tell you when it actually comes out and they put the kid on the poster that you're gonna sacrifice. We'll have like a a formal interview together and shit like that. But
Yeah.
hey, other than that, bro, you're are you gonna be cornering your cousin this Friday night? Or are you just gonna be in the crowd starting trouble?
Oh no, I can't start trouble no more, man. I fight now. So I can't.
Throwing chairs and shit.
But yeah, the Nate Diaz, who knows, man? The Nate Diaz in me might come out a little bit, but yeah, I mean, so there's a thing right now. One of our coaches may be going on vacation, so we're gonna see what the corner situation looks like. I mean, I was just with him an hour ago. We're attached at the hip, me and him. We're always together. So yeah, I mean, who knows?
Tommy,
so it could be a last second thing. But I'll be with him at weigh-ins tomorrow and stuff. He looks good, man. He's fighting Steve Stango, I believe. They're fighting at 170 for Combat FC Friday. So it's gonna be a banger. Pat always brings the fight. He's a seasoned vet now, man. It's an exciting fight, whether it's 5 rounds or whether it's a minute, man. It's a banger. So, the fans are gonna see a good fight there for sure.
Well, a couple more things before I let you get out of here, Brett. One of your training partners that you get a lot of work with, recently won a title at Cage Titans.
Hell yeah, it's my dog, Marcel.
So Marcel, talk about that, and man, because you are kind of a sleeper. You have one fight. You picked up the dude off the ground with a guillotine. You were scrappy in that fight. It was a really, really cool fight. But, people don't know you've been training with this guy for a couple of years, even longer than that, but steady for a couple of years.
And you know the roster, Steve. You know the guys personally. Cameron Lashinov, just fought an Ultimate Fighter. I got Pat. John Virouette's on the come up. That guy's going to be in the UFC. Marcel, I say it all the time. Marcel's going to be in the UFC. Like, got great training partners, man. We got a Doghouse Wrestling Academy. That's my home base. And we got a lot of bodies, man. So, yeah, I'm working with a lot of high-level pros just because, you know, they're not big names in the sport, but they're still elite professional athletes, man. So I'm getting good quality work all the time. And, yeah, man, Marcel, though, Steve, I told you, man, Marcel's the future, man. That motherfucker's going to be in the UFC. Marcel's the real deal, man. He's played a big role, too, obviously, in my career. Get me a lot better. He's an elite striker, so we go at it and stuff. And, yeah, man, Marcel looked great. I actually ran into, so listen to this, Steve. This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy. This is fucking, yo, hey, so we're at Plymouth, right? I'm with my girl and my buddy Tom Duffy, who's actually making his debut as well for Cage Titans. We're walking, right? The pier and shit at Plymouth before the fights. So, yo, Eric Anders is cornering Arthur, right? Eric Anders, the UFC guy who played football at Alabama. Eric Anders just casually walking on a stroll, right? His guy's probably about to fight in 2 hours. Guy's walking down this Plymouth strip, and he comes up to us. He's like, "Hey, you know where I can get a fucking coffee at?" And I'm like, "Yeah, right over here, right?" So we point in the direction. Guy's got a dart in his mouth. I'm like, "This guy's an OG, man. What the hell is going on?" So hey, I didn't know it was Eric Anders at first. So he starts to walk away, and he had like the EA tattooed, and he had like a Bama football tattoo. It looked like, right? So I turn around and I look. I go, "Roll Tide," and he turned and looked at me, right? So he turns around and looks at me. He's like, "You got a boy fighting?" I'm like, "Yeah, my boy Marcel." He's like, "Holy shit, my boy Arthur's fighting." You know, I'm like, "Hey, you know, I'm a degenerate gambler myself, right?" So I look at this fucking guy, right? I'm like, "Hey, I'll bet you all the money in the world, my boy wins the strap tonight." And then, yeah, man, he went and got his coffee, and then I went back into Plymouth, seen some fights, and you know the outcome, man. Marcel whooped his ass, man. He beat the shit out of him in 3 rounds. I mean, Arthur scored a couple takedowns at the end of every round. It was, I believe, he got a takedown 2 rounds out of the 5. The last 30 seconds, he didn't even pass half guard. Like, he just stood there. He didn't do shit. Marcel walked him down all fight, put his hands on him, and like I said, Marcel, he's the real deal, man. We're gonna see him in the league. Mark my words, we're gonna see that kid in the league.
Excellent, my man. Well, last thing before I let you go, man. I know Pat, the tickets are back in. He's weighing in tomorrow. So no more tickets to sell, but he's going to be on UFC Fight Pass, dude. You're going to be in there, man. You know, last thing before I let you go, shout out anything you want to, you know, say, thank yous. You and I are going to have a conversation before your fight. Once everything is announced and shit, we could talk you know, extensively about the kid you're fighting and shit like that. But, you know, shout everything out. Good luck to Pat and all that good stuff.
Yeah, obviously, good luck to Pat. You know, my big cuz, man. I want to shout out all my coaches, Coach Dar, Coach Fagan, Coach Jason, man. All my teammates, everybody, man. Yeah, man, just that's all I can say. Follow my Instagram. It's @Bret Casey. I got Twitter as well. I don't use it that much. I haven't used it since I was in high school about 8 years ago. So, but, yeah, man. Steve, I'm on the come up. I'm about to whoop this boy's ass, get another W, go on a cruise, come back training, and look to be 3-4-0 by the end of the year. And then, mark my words, 2023, I'm going to be making noise on that pro scene. All the 35ers and 45ers, Steve, they're fucked.
Well, dude, I'll talk to you when that time comes. Well, I know you got a couple of names in mind that you might want to, you know, take on at Cage Titans and get some of that limelight. But we'll...
Hey, that boy needs to get a win first.
All right. Let's talk after this fight, and maybe we can get that fight or something together, man. So with that said, Bret, man, thank you so much. Certified G.
Take care, Bret.
Good shit, Bret. Thank you, man.
You guys, Steve. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, and I'll be in touch soon, Steve. All right.
All right, my man. Thanks so much for coming on, man. Tell
Take care,
Pat, man, I'll be seeing him very soon.
Yes, sir. Take care, boys. Have a good night.
Later.
Thanks, bud.
Good dude. Yep. See, I told you he was gonna be like fucking. You know, I mean, you've been training 25 years.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you got that one. You know, that one on the books. You know what I mean? This kid's like fucking in the. You know. He's like that sleepy. He's like that Datsun that fucking has that fucking crazy engine that like fucking tears everyone up on the strip. I hope that's what he turns into, man. But you know, seeing this last fight, I like kids like that. You know what I mean?
He's good, man.
With the heart.
The kid was good.
And the cool thing about it is like
Good personality too.
dude. I don't know if they. Let me get this fucking
Personality goes so far. It's almost like such a big part of the game. You know, Tyson fucking started that. You know.
Nobody's paying to see punches and kicks, man. I could just YouTube that shit. You know, I'm paying for a story.
Exactly, and you know he's got Springfield, dude. They fucking look. Oh, I was supposed to play that too. Like, you can't hear it. but he's Casey. They do that for him and his cousin. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
guys
Better
throwing
do
chairs
that for me.
first.
I want to hear Will or
I
something.
can make
dope.
one of
do
those.
it.
fights.
Yeah,
oh,
do
all
something
right. So
dope.
let's get back to that, man. All right, let's get back to Will.
Yes.
Now I want to
Asia.
talk about making your way back to Cage Titans. Now, you know, there's a lot of Muay Thai fans, man,
Good.
that are waiting to see some Muay Thai and go see it in a cage, man.
Because it's rare.
How big is, you know, what are you expecting as far as a following and a crowd? Because you are going to be the hometown guy because he's coming all the way from Maine. What are you
Well, I
thinking
mean,
about a
he's-
crowd and what's going on?
I'm in a hometown guy because I'm an American. I was born American first. Okay, so he's fighting me in America. This is my
Right.
country. Okay, so I'm always the hometown guy. So yeah, he's coming through. We're gonna have. I'm assuming everybody's either gonna be booing me or cheering me. All right, it's gonna be one of the two. Either way, they sound the same to me, so it sounds good. I don't know how many fans this guy has, or if anybody's coming to watch him besides mom and dad or whatever. But you know, I know for me, I'm entirely focused on breaking his face, punching him in the body, punching him in the face, kicking his legs, hurting him. For the crowd, I want everybody buy a ticket, tune in, see that. It's gonna be a show. Okay, there will be blood. Most likely. But he has one of those keen noses that you can really break, and I can do elbows now, so it'll be cool.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
padded
bro.
though, right? Are they padded though?
Yeah,
It's
but
still
also,
impact.
though,
I mean, you're
does
going to
it
be
matter?
wearing
Your gloves, your hands are padded. That
Yeah,
still
like
hurts.
if I just put a padding in front of your face and smash it with my elbow, is it gonna really change anything?
Those
No,
4-ounce gloves, that's padding, technically.
But no, the turnouts should be awesome. You know, I got a lot of people coming. I already know that, you know, most of the fans like seeing cool styles, and I'm a cool style. You know, like I can do all the moves. You know, my movement is different than everybody else's to ever step into any cage, regardless of cage settings, UFC, anything, doesn't matter. So again, just that alone, you know, it's very interesting. And I think outside of that, you know, for me, I bring something different than a lot of these guys bring. A lot of these guys try to play Muay Thai. They try to play MMA. They try to do whatever the fuck. I'm just going to go in there and beat you up. I'm going to use the moves that I've learned my whole life. You know, this is Will Thai. You know, this is what I'm going to do to you. It's not some, you know, this shit and do that fucking wobbly head shit that you guys like to do to pretend that you're from Thailand. I'm not doing that shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to do black shit. I'm going to look at you and talk shit to you. I'm going to hit you in the face. You know, and for the fans, you know, they like that type of shit. You know, they like seeing your personality expressed. They don't like seeing these dudes be like, oh, you know, thank my mom and my dad and coaches. And
Jesus.
Had a real good time. You know, my opponent was real good. And, you know,
everybody finds Jesus.
Oh, they all
shit.
thank Jesus, too.
I think people find Jesus when they
But
have
they can
nothing
never
else
find
to
the
find.
devil. What
They
if
have
they-
nothing else to find. They go, I found Jesus. They have nothing else to talk about. Like,
The loser
I-
never
Jesus.
finds Jesus.
No, I
I
found
did it
the
for
devil.
Jesus.
That's what I did. Andy,
Jesus is with me today.
I need Andy to have me fighting by way of hell. That's what I'm trying to get to. Out of Boston by way of hell. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Andy's devilish looking, you know.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's
awesome.
fucking. Yeah, he's doing that fucking crypt keeper thing when he just rises up from the fucking cage.
the
thing, man.
Undertaker shit.
Scares the fucking daylights out of
Yeah,
here, man.
for sure.
So as far as let's talk a little bit. I'm gonna go to the Cage Titans Instagram in a little while because they're really promoting the fuck out of this card. I mean, you're not the only. You are the main event.
What you mean
but
I'm not the only?
You're not the only fucking fight on this
What?
card.
Says who? Does Mike know this? The fuck? Who made these other
Get
fights?
Mike P on the line.
This was a one-off. This was like a Mayweather one-off. Somewhere.
But you are. I think you are the first like the Muay Thai fight they're really like focusing on. Like I know there might be one more with Colin, but
No, we're the number one striking fight.
Yeah.
This fight will determine who becomes champion soon. Like the next fight I'm gonna have will be a number one contender or for a belt. I'm promising you guys, I will make that happen. All right, and this guy is just another stepping stone on that. Right, and so that's why this fight's so big. Right, that's why everybody wants to pay attention to this fight. Is because you have one guy who's known as this heavy hitter knockout artist, this young super athlete, and then you have me, the best striker in Cage Titans, right, who doesn't get hit. So that's what's going to really build a lot of that interest and everything. So I think it's going to be fun.
sorry, I'm playing this video as we're speaking right now. Of that 15 seconds.
Playing at 15 seconds of
That's all right. It's only yours.
Excuse me. Jesus.
Steve
So
the Quitter
Joe Giannetti will be.
Shout out to Joe Giannetti.
Is
also.
I would imagine he is the main event, and yeah, there's a lot of fucking great Hillary Rose is on that fucking. So there's gonna be a lot of eyes on there buying that fucking stream. How excited are you to have a stream? They
Dude, that's
didn't have a
gonna be fun.
stream last time you were on, right?
No, they did. What you mean? Any card I'm
Not
on,
one
they
you
did.
paid for though. Did they
Yes.
have one?
Yeah,
That
fuck
fucking.
yeah. Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Yes.
I'm gonna have to look back.
100% sure. I'm 100% sure on that.
And you had to pay for it too?
Yeah. hell
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah. When Will Asia.
There
was
you
the card-
are. Whoa,
Oh, yeah, dude,
there's the
around
poster.
here.
What are people? Any people talking shit here?
I don't know. That dude's a boy, so he probably has friends doing boy shit.
No, there's not much. I don't know. What
Oh, Trevor, shout out to you, Trev. You're awesome, man.
Oh, Trevor Goody. Yeah,
what'd
nice.
that boy say? Go down.
Where
What'd
we
that
go?
boy say? Who's that kid, Ryan?
What's he saying?
Oh, a very short film again from my brother. He's not your brother. That's gay. We all know that happened last time. What happened last time he was in the cage?
Trevor had a good win last
Do
week.
we
Yeah,
all know
nice-
what happened
no.
last time he was in the cage?
So that's what he said. Another
he hit
quick
some
finish.
dude who quit. All right, a quick finish.
So that wasn't a clean knockout. They just like the kid had.
Go watch it.
I don't. Oh, here it is again.
Yeah, go
All
tell
right,
me
we'll
what
play.
you
All right.
what you see.
Ooh.
Steve the Quitter Gaudet fell down.
Hit him in the shoulder. No,
No, I
It didn't
mean,
look like a
I'm
clean
only
shot.
kidding. I'm just playing.
no, he hit him in his confidence.
Let's see what this guy.
Like, come on, son, you throw that shit at me, I'm fucking you up.
kinda
You
looked like
do
a shoulder
fucking
neck shot.
awesome.
Like you do that stupid
So,
shit.
there's going to be some highlight reels coming out of this. Oh my! All right. So here's another thing. You
my boy Lionel.
Yeah,
Shout
I was
out to
gonna- That's
Lionel.
where I want to mention now.
My spirit animal.
So
I love him.
you know,
he's awesome.
before you branched out to your own place there, you were training with what? Redline.
Redline back in the day.
Back in the
Citadel
day,
was
yeah.
like the place I was training at for a long time, and my training partners were the best. It was really like the best experience out of that gym was my training partners. Mondo and Steve, Steve Drayton and Steve Foley as well, and Lionel and all these different guys. They were amazing. Amazing. Stefanos, amazing training partner before he left.
That's a great name,
Jake
by the
back
way.
in the day. Oh, the Greek
That's a
Mystique.
great
What you
fucking
mean? The Greek Mystique.
name.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
He'll plumb somebody's face off, dog. That's the shit.
The Greek freak.
Oh yeah, that dude's he's a beast, But Pete as well, like all those guys at Citadel was awesome. But yeah, I had to stretch out, man, do my own thing. I'm getting big. Had to fucking go and do my own little.
Well, it's a full-time thing for you, so of course you have to branch out.
That's all I do,
What
yeah.
you see is a lot of these students, they become
Training
the
partners.
teachers
It's
and
trainers,
the
teachers, training
business
partners.
owners, man, and the
student becomes the
your
master.
your professor or your coaches thrive on that, man. It's an extension of them because
One
it's
of the
another
great things-
outlet for them to get work and
Oh yeah, absolutely.
man, they're proud of you.
I think most of my coaches are very proud of me. I think one of the big things now, especially, is my current coaches, Ross Levine and Wasset. Those guys have given me so much confidence and so much understanding, and as well as one of the most important aspects of this whole team that really made all of this come together psychologically and everything was Mila Teschler. She's one of the best sports psychologists, one of the best brain therapists ever. She's able to dig into the deepest parts of your mind and find out what makes you, where your confidence comes from, where your weaknesses come from, things that you need to improve on and don't need to improve on, and she'll make you be honest with yourself. She's works with Vinny Shorman, who's an amazing sports psychologist as well. Who, as we know, he works with Liam Harrison and all those guys. He's an amazing coach. So she's been an integral piece to me understanding what I need to do to improve. It wasn't all just me going, oh, fuck this, I'm going to go find my own coaches and do my own thing, go meditate in the waterfalls and throw sidekicks. I was like, no. I had a game plan, but she really helped me understand what was most necessary for me to improve. And I had to dig deep and figure out, okay, this is not about trying to appease this coach or this partner or this guy or that guy. It's not about that. It's about trying to improve, right? And so I had to just make that my focus was improving, not trying to be, the best teammate to this guy, the best student of this guy. It's improving. That's my skills.
I've noticed a lot of fighters that are thriving have a coach like that, a mental coach, someone that you can. There's a lot of issues that ladies and guys go
people
through
are
in
fucking-
fight camp.
These people are retarded. Most fighters are stupid. Honestly, if you think of most of these people, if you look at a weigh-in, go to a weigh-ins, right, and just watch these people, you're like, oh, these are all people with ASD. Okay, I got it. You guys just all kept growing, and nobody ever told you that you have this, and now you're fighting in a cage. And you realize that all the smart people went off and did something else with it, didn't fight in a cage. I just happen to be an athletic black dude with a Nigerian brain and athleticism and shit with the heart of an American, so I can go in there and fucking I can take my brain, the knowledge, and do this stuff.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Most of these idiots can't. Like most of these dudes are like head traumatized out. They're all head traumatized.
Can't market themselves.
You know,
can't
the
try.
biggest thing, you know what fucks all of you stupid people is the fact that you all think that you're the toughest guy in the room, so you're all willing to block with your fucking face. All right? You all think, oh, I could take a hit. That ain't hurt me. No. If you punch me, I'm going to assume it's going to hurt me. I'm not going to let you do that. All right? That's how that goes, man. You guys are idiots. So it's just a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like, after these idiots, you think about the amount of punches I took. All of you, feel free to go watch my fight against Hagloff. Watch the amount and shout out to Hagloff. He was an awesome opponent. But watch the amount of punches I took. And then just watch any of your sparring sessions or anything that you've ever done and watch the amount of punches you took. That's all I'm saying. Check that out. And do a count. Okay? Do a count. That's why I said these people are stupid. They fight dumb. They fight with anxiety. They fight with angst. They fight like it's a fight, as opposed to remembering that you're here to just take somebody apart. It's a game that you have to understand better than the other person. This person thinks it's a fight. You understand that you're dissecting this human being, right? And it can be psychologically, and it can be physically, and it can be the combination of both, which it usually is, right?
Well, when you fought Hagloff, he's a disciple of Chip, the surgeon, right there.
Best Muay Thai fighters
This
in the world.
kid, I mean, it wasn't his. I mean, he's fought a lot, like maybe not so many amateur fights, a ton of smokers. I've seen the kid. You fought a kid that, you know, was pretty high level for as far as amateur Muay Thai.
That was a
What-
that was a fight on 2-week notice, and my coach was
And
hey,
it, like you said, it was an amazing fucking fight. You were doing shit in there, like I wish they were on TikTok now then, because you would be getting fucking, you know what I mean, million views. And I can't wait. There's gonna be more of that come on July
Dude, I'm
2nd.
going to the Matrix, brother. That works, man.
So I mean, this opponent compared to the last opponent, and we're going back a couple of years, over 2 years, pre-COVID. There's levels to this game. Where is he at compared
He's
to?
nowhere close to Hagloff. Hagloff is way better. Like, so this kid's very good with his attributes. He's very fast. He's explosive. He has good timing, good eyes. He knows how to read shots. He knows how to move. You know, he has good footwork. He understands where he needs to be at certain times and where he doesn't need to be at certain times. You know, he has good hand positioning. He's very quick on his feet and quick with decision making. Hagloff was smart. Hagloff was very intelligent. I'm not saying that Julie might not be as dumb as I assume he is, but who knows? But Hagloff was very smart. Hagloff was as smart as I knew he would be. I knew coming out of that Chip camp, I knew Chip isn't just going to let some dude fight. He knows he's going to put out one of his good guys, especially against the guy who he might not know. He's going to make sure it's going to be a good guy. Hagloff was smart. The difference with Hagloff and anybody else I've even moved with was he was able to take the coaching advice and employ it more precisely than a lot of other people. A lot of other people get caught up in the moment, caught up in what, like if I'm sparring with somebody, like I can fuck with you and make you do shit. Even if your coach is right there trying to tell you to do something, I'm gonna make you get into an emotional position where you don't want to be. And it doesn't matter if you think you know what's gonna happen. If you thinking about it, it's already beginning. You know what I mean? So you know, trying to pull people out of that position is very easy for me. And realizing that I was able to do that to Hagloff to a degree, and his coach was able to reset him, and Hagloff was able to go back and dial in with precision what the coach's orders were. And his coaching was far better. My coaching relative to his, you know, he had a world champion in his corner, you know, giving him exact instructions on what he needs to do to defeat me from his perspective, which was, you know, a much better perspective. And I was going in there doing what I always do, which is I'm going to fight this guy using the skills I grew up with. I'm not going to go pretend to do Muay Thai, pretend to do this or that. I'm just going to go in there, move, throw my shots, have fun.
And it was fun.
It was good, man. My thing is
2 weeks
not
notice too. You said right?
2 weeks notice. So actually, you know what? Fuck it. You guys should know this too, because I don't know if a lot of people know this. That 2 week notice
what
fight
the
was
show is
amazing. 2 week fight was amazing. A big thing that happened in the middle of that fight was I suffered a kidney injury. Right, so I was bleeding internally from literally the 46-second mark of the second round, all the way through the fight, and I lost a liter of blood, but it was pooled around my kidney, and I was trying to figure out why I was getting so fucking tired. Right?
You want to be a fighter,
You want to be a fighter. You block with your organs, bitch. All right? But,
especially in Muay Thai.
oh, yeah, for sure. But again, for me, it's like I was taking very few shots, but the one shot that went through significantly, it was actually one of the first clean shots that landed. It happened I was extended during it, and there was other reasons why I was extended during the shot. But again, as I was extended during the shot, I was throwing a left hand, he threw a body kick in it. I didn't feel it hurt my kidney. I didn't feel it damage me. I felt it bump me like a strong kick, and I was like, okay, cool. But the recovery wasn't coming in like 40 seconds later, or 20 seconds later, 15 seconds later. Like it
goes up.
Yeah, when I got to the corner, that's when I'm like, oh, okay. There's no like I trained for 45-second recovery. Right? I trained for get my heart rate down 45 seconds. I'm gonna be back to this level. I was dialed in. I was able to do that, and that was even like within that 2 weeks, I focused on that, and I realized, okay, I'm not doing this. And my coach at the time said, oh, you're probably having adrenaline dump, right? And so I assumed, okay. So I didn't feel like when I was fighting, I didn't feel like I was anxious.
One thing right there, when a coach thinks you're having an adrenaline dump, because that happens a lot. What is a coach saying to you to try to?
Knock him out.
Yeah, what do you do to
That's what.
I need you to knock him out. I need you to throw a right head kick and knock him out.
last resort?
Your left hand's landing really well. Throw that head kick and knock him the fuck out.
Just put your mind on fucking taking him out.
Start trying to knock him out. But the only thing is my energy depleted.
Strength.
Yeah.
Right. So again, the moments where I felt like I was moving through water, I was extremely disappointed in myself afterward because I was like, oh, my endurance and this and that and the other. And then I found out later on, okay, I had a grade 3 laceration in my kidney where they had to just watch me for a few days. They were contemplating whether or not they had removed the kidney or all that other shit. And so so as time went on, I was like, okay, I asked the doctor, I was like, look, I understand this sucks, right, from your perspective. I need to know how long I can get back in there, right? He told me, you're crazy. I said, I didn't ask you about my psychology. I asked you about my physiology.
I have someone for
Are you a
that.
psychologist, sir? No.
I have someone for that now.
So, again, 6 months later, he told me I can start competing. So that's when I started training. That was that Aaron White thing before that. But, during that fight, I suffered that kidney injury. And it really took a lot of energy out of me. I wasn't able to maintain. And Hagloff, this is not saying the kidney injury is why I lost. The kick is why I lost. The kick delivered the kidney injury. That's what I was talking about when I said Chip gave him those instructions to throw that body kick. So he saw an opening there. He saw something there, right? And I know that from that perspective, from Chip's mind, he's able to exploit openings and things that I might not have the experience to understand at that time. And now it's a lot different. Now I'm like, okay, I was able to fully understand, even sparring, like it's a lot of very different fighter than I even from a year ago. But again, during that fight, that was something that changed a lot of things. And I was like, I told Hagloff after, I was like, dude, don't apologize. Stop all that shit. He's such a good person. Hagloff
he's
is
a nice guy.
Hagloff's like, bro, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nigga, don't say sorry to me. What the fuck? Are you saying sorry to me? First of all, it's a cage fight. I was trying to concuss the shit out of you. Right? And you were fucking trying to hit me. I understand.
Kill each other.
I know what the rules are here, sir. All right, you threw it. It was not some incident that's a freak accident. You threw a kick with the intention of hurting me, and it did damage, right? You might not have known it did that damage, and I might not have known it did that damage, but that was what your goal was, and you completed that goal. I was like, don't take away from yourself. I was like, at the end of the day, I'm a great fighter, and that's a prop to you, how good that you did in your coach, okay? Like, you're not just some dude. You're very good.
It was a high-level fucking fight for,
Nobody thought it would be like that.
Yeah.
So here's the reality, right? I was supposed to go in there to lose. That's the reality.
That was a 150. What was?
It was 175.
170. Oh, that's
175.
right. You fucking 2 weeks.
I was 175.
Yeah.
He weighs more than me, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, so I'm a really 155-pound fighter. But I fought that at 172, and the weight class was 175, and that right there was like, okay, I didn't. I guess spar with big dudes all the time. Like most people I spar with are a little bit larger than me to a degree, but like, that
Ross
was
Levine.
fun. Yeah, exactly. Ross is no small dude.
How's he fight at 170? He fights at 170, doesn't he?
He's a thick dude.
His legs are like this.
No, it's middleweight.
Is it middleweight? He's fought at 170 though.
Probably. I
And then-
can see him fighting 185.
Dude, you can always tell a fucking like a Muay Thai fighter or like a karate fighter, like sports karate, like the legs, the quads of you guys.
Talking about these fucking
I feel like any
these
MMA fighter,
motherfuckers right here. You're talking about
any MMA
all right?
fighter, their hands, their bones are
Fuck
just
you
all
up with this shit, you son of a bitch.
3D.
See this shit?
Yeah, right.
Beat your ass.
Exactly. No.
This is what homeboy's gonna see.
That's why I got the stools in there so you can move around now.
Yeah, this is what homeboy's gonna see.
So
the whole
anyway,
fight.
just
It's that.
go ahead. You gonna say
No, I
something?
was just saying that any time that I spar with an MMA guy as opposed to any Muay Thai,
take another fucking
Jiu-Jitsu,
edible, son.
that it's just so much better. The hands are bigger, the bone structure is bigger and denser. It's just bigger
Anybody?
and thicker.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh sure. Oh cool. I'm gonna take some edible drugs. This is
There we
awesome.
go.
Yeah.
I got peanuts. Anyone want orange peanuts? Fucking anything.
Drinking
Eat
beer.
it. I don't care. That's why it's there. Fucking Don Chanis was in here.
After done.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
He ate like fucking 3 fucking protein bars.
He came in eating gummy bears
He just
and
came in
shit.
fucking eating anything in front of him.
Yeah, good. Don, he's on his way to the UFC. I
He
hope.
is.
He's
He
doing
definitely-
well.
Yeah, kid's a stud.
Yeah, I'll be seeing him soon. Not competitively. He's at 145. You know, him in the UFC would be so good. Me in the UFC would be more awesome. So
All right. So let's move to the MMA. All right. So you're primarily Muay Thai,
no,
or is that just what's
I'm not Muay
come
Thai.
available?
I'm not Muay Thai at all.
All right.
I'm,
I mean, as
my
far as
whole
what you're,
striking.
I mean, this is going to be
Oh,
a
this
second
is the
fight.
fighting. Yeah, the fighting in that is so funny. Every single time I've been training MMA, all the way up until I took the fight for Muay Thai.
Okay.
Right, so
Let's
it's
talk
like-
about that. All right.
So here's the thing, right? I grew up striking. I can strike upside down in my sleep, hands behind my back. You know, these guys couldn't strike a match. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with me, I can take a Muay Thai fight, kickboxing match, anytime, weekend, doesn't matter. MMA is where I consider the pinnacle of combat. That's where the best guy, you know, a jiu-jitsu expert can come over and strangle a guy who really thinks he's really good on the feet. A guy who's pretty damn good on the feet can go over and knock out somebody who thinks they're going to go ahead,
Anything
scoop
can
you,
happen.
take you down. It's one of those things. You're not in a vacuum of your own skill set, you know, and that's the thing, whether you're boxing, whether you're doing karate or taekwondo or kung fu or whatever it is, or all these segmented pieces are all vacuums of the skill, right? It's all these things, they're all competing against each other with this little tiny skill set. MMA allows you to go in with all of it, right? And so I've been training that for a long time now. I've been training jiu-jitsu for many, many years. I've been training, you know, wrestling and all kinds of different catch wrestling and Greco-Roman, and working on right now, one of my favorite is folk style. One of my best ones. Folk style wrestling has been my shit lately.
Now, what is
so
that?
Find out.
I'm sorry. That's why I'm, how dare you? All right, I'll
dare you.
Google it.
How dare you?
I'm going to have to go back.
Folk style is old school American wrestling. Old school. Look up Ben
Look for
Askren.
this later.
Look up Ben Askren. You want to see
Okay.
folk wrestling? That's Ben Askren. I think everything Ben Askren does folk
I like
wrestling. All right. Think catch wrestling, Josh Barnett.
All right.
So
That I know.
you know what I mean? So,
All right, I know Josh
yeah.
Barnett very well.
Yeah,
Like I
so-
follow him all over the place.
But yeah, so man, my striking though that's my shit. You know, I can fuck up any of these dudes. Like, I don't care who it is that's standing in front of me. Like, it's not to say that I've never had challenges. For sure, I have challenges. You know what I mean? But like, I've never felt out of water on the feet. This is where I'm born. You know what I mean? I'm born to slam. I'm an impact fighter. I do impact to you. If we're on the ground, I'm going to do impact to you. You know what I mean? If we're standing up, I'm going to do impact to you. I might try to strangle you, but while I'm strangling, I'm going to try impact.
Oh yeah, elbow you from the bottom, whatever we need to do there.
Sure.
So as far as like, all right, so we have this fight on July 2nd.
July
it's a Muay
2,
Thai.
it's going to be the best fight.
What is your your outlook? What is your what are you looking to do for 2022 as far as your career in martial arts? You're a teacher, a student. You own your own place. You're doing stuff, elevating yourself, but you're having fun in there too, beating people up.
Oh yeah.
What's your goal as far as fighting? Turn pro? What
Oh yeah,
are you
for
looking
sure.
for?
I'm trying to get this whole amateur thing right now is like fugazi. This is only for a moment. Like my pro fight will happen at the end of this year or beginning of next year. That's not even a question. And that will also be transitioning into MMA as well. You know what I mean? I might do two more. Actually, you know what? I think once I win that lightweight Muay Thai title belt, after that, I'm going to go and take the 155 MMA title, and then I'm going to go pro. That's the plan.
Great goal.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead. That's better. Miguel is a great fighter. I just think I'm a greater fighter. You know, I think he's very good. I think I'm much gooder.
Miguel Severson, who just won the title.
Yeah. He knocked out my boy Pete, unfortunately. So he put himself in position to compete for the belt, which I thought was very good. I rooted for him to win
Pete's
that
your
belt.
boy. Pete's from Nostos, right?
Pete McLeod Warwick.
Oh, that was the couple of cards before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won that fight. But, with him moving forward into the title contendership, I felt like he was going to win that fight, regardless, not against whoever he was. The guy?
Kyle Poufal.
Kyle Poop something. K Poops. I'm gonna call him K Poops. So Migs fought K Poops.
Game generator.
I don't fucking know his name, but his name's not memorable like Will Asia. Right? It's one of those things. But
We're going to talk about that too, the name. So
yeah,
keep
Will
going.
Asia, baby. So when Migs fought him, I thought he was gonna win that fight regardless. I didn't think that fight would even be as hard as it was, but I think Miguel, did really, really well regardless. You know what I mean? I think K Poops came in with way more ability than I think a lot of people thought he would. You know what I mean? Miguel showed everything that we knew he had, right? All that heart, all that fun
Yeah.
shit. And I think his striking is fun. And I think my striking is very fun. And I think the combination of that in the cage with small gloves or big gloves would be very fun. Imagine this. Imagine the lightweight MMA amateur champion versus the lightweight Muay Thai amateur champion in a very Demetrius-esque versus Raw Tank super fight.
That would be
Where you
fucking
have
awesome.
Be a good one.
The first ever
Special rule set.
special rule set, MMA round, or if you could start Muay Thai
my
round,
God.
MMA round, Muay Thai round, MMA round.
I've heard of these.
One
Winner
fucking
takes all.
rules.
Winner takes both belts. Moves to pro.
Because Miguel,
The winner
Miguel's
takes
good on
both belts and moves to pro. That's it. Both, and then relinquishes them.
We're gonna have to
Great
cut
idea.
that piece
Yeah, I like
out
that.
right there.
Okay.
Fucking, where is he? Mike Pulver. Where's my camera?
Mikey.
Mike Pulver.
Mike.
Where are you?
My brother, Mike
You
Poveri.
gotta get by.
You know how this goes,
now, I
Mike.
don't want to insult you.
No,
or anything.
here's the
You
thing.
gotta
Listen
get
to
by
this.
this fight. I just gotta
Mike
say.
Poveri is like me, and he enjoys money. Okay, and this is a money fight. This is a fight that will get people paid. All right, this dude, if he likes green dollars coming from America, all right, you're gonna put Will Asia in there with Miguel. Miguel, I need you to keep that belt. And if you have the better striking style than a lot of these bums, keep that belt. It'll be a fun fight.
When's his next fight?
I don't know.
He just
He's taking
fought.
some time
He
off
just
right
fought.
now.
Yeah,
he
he's
had a
gonna
fight.
take some time out.
Yeah,
He's
he
getting
just
a
had
little
really,
fat right now.
Really like good fight with.
I like Miguel.
Kid Boots.
Miguel's a good dude. He's been down here before.
Yeah.
Miguel's a very good dude. Dude, he had a Camaro that was awesome. That's why I became. I was like, I can't hate you too much. You know what I mean? I know you fought my friend, but you got a Camaro. I can't hate you too much. You know, you're American.
It brings you up and down levels.
Yeah,
you know,
I
and that
respect
brings you
car
up.
guys. Yeah, I respect car guys, man. Like if you throw punches and kicks and you drive a cool
Jesus.
car, bro, we could be
fucking
friends.
Will pulled up this. I got a fucking Honda.
Dude.
The fucking lady across the way has got a Honda.
man.
He's like,
I
what
just
is
need
that?
you-
Is that why you park so close to me? You fucking
Maybe.
like.
I need you to have three things in common with me, right? You gotta either smoke the same kind of weed as
All
me,
right.
which is good weed.
All right.
You gotta drive fast,
I can
or you gotta
say
fight.
when I was 21 years old, I had a Chevelle.
Okay,
A
I respect that.
1972 Chevelle.
I respect it even more.
All right.
I respect it even
Would
more
it-
that it's a 72.
you know, it
Anything
had a
between
70
60
it had
brand new in
68
72,
to
yeah.
The only
70.
thing I didn't like, it had the round fucking brake lights. I really wanted
yeah.
the square ones, but it had the round 3 on both sides, which, you know.
No, I understand that looked ugly. I don't
It
like
was.
the
It
round
was a
one either.
change.
Very
I like that.
70s
I like the
it
half.
almost turned into the Nova at that point.
I was a fan of the Camaro's half
Still
moons.
American.
I'm not mad at Camaro's half moons, but I got the C8 Camaro taillights. The C8 Corvette taillights for Camaro. That shit looks hot. That shit's dope.
Fire. That's fire.
Oh yeah, that's just fly.
Where's
I
your
love-
Instagram
love
again?
that car.
Get to that Instagram.
Go back there. Go, check that out. Go do
back
that.
to
Give
it.
these guys a favor. You think
Will-
they're
Will
watching
Asia
this?
Camaro.com.
They're not watching
Let
this
me get
to
off.
watch
Let
us
me get off
mooks
this
sitting here.
boring Cage
They want to
Titans
see
fucking
this
page.
awesome person's page called Will Asia.
Let's get the Will. Well, we got a fucking, you got a fight coming.
They wanna
We got-
watch us.
that's
Hey, we're gonna
wrong.
talk about that,
That's
too.
not you. That's some other Will. Some Will.
No, I'm the real one right there. The only one with the cool kicks. Right there.
There we go. All right, we'll
Yeah,
get you
so,
back up there. All right,
Look
tell
at
me
that
what to
ride,
look at.
man.
All right,
so go down more. No, go down.
All right,
Let me show you
where we
something.
going? Where we
Let
going?
me show you. Hold on, keep
Look at
going
the
now.
picture. All right,
All right,
where we
just go
going?
up. Go. Listen
Right
to
here?
that. No, you
All right,
can-
let me put
whichever
sound
one.
on. Hold on.
Sound on.
I'm a big fan of shows.
Sound on. Come on, y'all.
That's sharp.
Shut up. Come on.
It ain't all about MMA, people.
Dude, come on, son. Go to that next one. Just listen
Where
to
we
that
go?
grumble.
Wait a minute. Is there a next one?
Oh, this is just the grumble when the new engine got dropped in. Just
a
hear
new
it.
engine got dropped in.
Oh, dude. So this is I did some.
Is it on the dyno? What's going on here?
No, this is just
it's
at
up-
the shop. Just listen to it. Listen to that grumble. Just listen to that. Listen to that shit.
Oh my God.
That sounds really good.
Come on. Throaty as fuck. Get out of here.
What else we got?
Outta
We got
here.
another one in there?
Go up. Yeah, I got you. Go up. Wait, get out of there.
Next
Get
one.
out of
All right, I'm
Exit out
trying.
of that shit.
Where we going? Oh, this is
Oh,
just
yes.
ugly.
Oh, ramp. So, all right. Shout out to Justice all the way on the left
Oh,
next to
there's
me.
Pete.
There's Pete McLeod right there, and then there's Rampage right on the next to him, on the left side of him, on the right side from your guys' perspective. Awesome. Those guys are my boys right there, guys. Those guys have given me so much work. And also Stefanos, he wasn't in this picture. Those guys,
All right,
and Steve also.
any way you want to look?
Go up,
We'll
my man.
right.
Go up. No, go up.
No, up this
go
way?
up. Go up.
Where
go
we
up.
going?
Let me show
Where
you
we
something
going?
dope. Go up.
Where we
Go Tire Slang. See that? Go to Tire Slang.
Right
Just
here?
Take a peek at that.
All right.
Stories
Take
now.
a peek at that.
All right.
All right. Click that. Listen to that.
What am I? Where's the sound,
I don't know,
motherfucker?
click it. Get that sound playing.
How
Double
do I
click or
play
some
sound here? I don't know.
I see the top right. Yeah, right there.
Shit. Right there. All right.
Oh, you're racing and shit.
Oh, dude. No, you got to play that again. You got to hear the
All right, here
beginning.
we go. Wait,
you got to
wait.
hear the
Here we
beginning.
go.
Listen to this. It's me coming up. Here it comes. Wait, go back one.
What the hell was that?
Oh, yeah,
that was
me
after.
doing other
All right.
stuff. Go back one more. There we go, right here. Listen to this, boys. Come on, son.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Oh, that's you on the
yeah,
other
that's
side.
me on the other side.
That's fun.
That's my boy Twin Turbo Luciano. Caught a really good pick.
Where we go?
over
We're
there.
gonna get your boy.
Is this you or these
Turbo.
friends?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
me doing shit.
Oh,
That's
you're
me just doing
fucking-
shit.
you're
Yes,
a-
that's just
You're
miscellaneous
goddamn
shit.
Night Rider.
Dude, that's what I do, man. I compete. I do this. I drive
I
fast.
see, dude, that's how I
Shout out
started
to Auto
following
Addicts
you.
also.
Well, I knew you from fucking, from
Yeah,
all the
dude.
other guys from Citadel, seeing you at weigh-ins and shit like that when they were all fighting. But when I started checking you out on Instagram, I'm like, fucking.
Go to
Miller,
this
fucking,
one real
where we
quick.
go,
That one
right?
sounds amazing.
That was the
guys.
fire fucking.
Listen to this. Listen. I also read. That was them. This is me.
You're right.
There we go. Yeah, I'm right behind.
Oh, you took a picture of them. I'm gonna get banned.
Oh yeah, you already banned. Can't have that. Can't have that.
Monetized.
All
Yeah,
right,
dude, so-
where you want to go now, anyway?
No, that was it. I just wanted you guys to
Dude,
see.
I'm-
You guys
I'm-
can scroll down. Go ahead, look down. I
I'm
got cool shit
interrogating
here.
you. Oh my god, we're watching ninja shit.
Oh, yeah, that's
all right.
me
That's
doing.
what I'm gonna ask you. Your nickname, your surname,
When
whatever.
you pour water into a bong, it becomes the bong.
Look at how quiet
that.
that is. Speaking of bombs,
This is
it's
what
almost time to
I've been
smoke.
training. I've been doing this the whole fight camp for the most part. It was Tai Chi and Wushu.
You know what that kid that's gonna fight you July 2nd is saying right now?
Julie?
Fuck this fucking guy.
I know he's gay. I know he wants. I don't want to. I mean, that's cool if you are. I have
Okay.
no problem with that.
Oh,
but
wait a minute.
keep your
Nigerian
personal things to
dominance
yourself.
here. Ooh, why ain't you photoshopped in it? I can
What
do
you mean?
that
I'll
for
be
you.
there.
I can put
You can get rid of that ugly dude. I don't know who that dude is. Just
Who is
put me
this?
over there. Exactly, right?
right.
So just put me over
I
there.
can put your head face right on
His
that
name
dude.
is Kennedy. No African is named Kennedy. Get him out of here.
You
That's
probably got a
bullshit.
better body than him anyway.
What you mean, probably? You can
There it
see.
is.
What you mean? That ain't even a
that
good
picture
one.
right
Scroll
there.
down. I got more.
Oh,
what
wait
you
a minute.
mean?
Wait a minute. All right, here we go. This
This
is why we're
girl's
here.
watching. There's women watching
you
this.
right there?
Okay.
Probably a lot.
Go down. Go down.
Oh,
I got
what
some.
is this? Oh, that's what you and
That's me
that
and
was you in a
Josh.
fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was me and Josh. Go down though.
Dude,
Go
I didn't
down.
even know that was you.
Dude.
when you fought that fight,
Scroll down.
All right,
Hey,
where we
go
going?
up. Go. Look at Sexy Beast over there.
dude.
Come on, son.
Red City.
Come on, son. That's gonna be
Okay.
beating someone's son's
Dude,
ass.
you don't even shave your chest, man.
Why would
That's
I
a
do
man.
that?
I
I'm
don't know. I'm
American.
just
The
saying, man.
fuck?
You don't look at fucking.
American.
What the fuck? Oh, European? What the fuck?
But it's like fucking,
Yeah,
it's like the
dude.
Survivor. No one can use a
Yeah,
razor that grows beards and fucking hair, and all of a sudden their chests and armpits are shaved.
He
out.
said he looked
Where'd you
like
get-
I chop
you
wood. You know
in a
what
rock?
I'm saying? That's how it goes. You know, I'm American too. I do chop wood. I got a
going
beard
on?
and I'm
Exactly.
American.
It's like you
All
chopped
right,
wood with an
this
axe.
podcast has definitely hit a rabbit hole right now.
Oh, this is great, man. Oh yeah, that's. Listen to this.
The key to the fight game is period. The key is to
Oh, that's
take
wood?
less punishment. Keep a motherfucker on the outside as much as possible. Because remember, you got a lot of fighters, all they know is just fighting the inside. That's all they know is fighting the inside. You're gonna be a versatile fighter where you can beat them in the inside and outside. Because some fights you're gonna have to fight a motherfucker inside. They're gonna just close the gap when you period and make you fight. You have no choice. But the less punishment you take, the longer you last in the sport. Because you know, I was in this shit 21 years. So you're gonna be okay.
That's what you talked about. Well, not taking that punishment and fucking.
That was when I was Devin Haney. I was Devin Haney for a minute, and he was telling me all that shit. That's what was happening in that moment.
So
Keep going.
where we going?
Go look at that. Go look at that. Show people what I'm about to do to them. No, not that. Oh, that's beautiful too. Go ahead.
Well,
take a
dude,
look
I'm
at
just.
that.
I saw a body.
If they like that, they could love that, right?
Where are we
Go
looking,
over
right here?
Yeah. Go ahead, check. So this is
I used to do JKD shit.
this is
He's gonna
this
yell
is
at me
actual
again.
Wing Chun. This is actual like old school Wing Chun, but just with what the knowledge of a kickboxer and MMA fighter can.
Are
do.
you a big Paul Vanat guy?
What is that guy?
Never mind.
I don't know what a Polvanak is.
All right.
I don't either.
But
He
this
he
is,
broke those things. No, I'm only kidding.
No, but this is just training. Like there's certain things that you train in traditional martial arts that kind of get lost over time. They have value in areas. They're not something you wouldn't build your house on that, but you can take that and you can add it to your house. You know, there's things that you can add to your
Yeah,
living room from that.
yeah.
Set of
Every
tools.
every piece of martial arts you can use in an MMA
check-
fight.
you wanna see
Where we
something cool?
Where are we looking now?
All right, go up here. $10.
You're gonna get me kicked off, fucking.
$10 to anybody.
Is this you?
To anybody who can guess the way I knock out Jules. Okay, if I knock out Julie at one of these kicks,
Jesus.
you guys can guess which one it's gonna be.
I said first round KO anyway.
I like it, brother.
I like your honesty there,
yeah,
fucking
right.
Tommy.
So it
We'll
goes.
cartwheel
Fucking
kick
like
you to
it.
death.
Say what
Where's
I
Tommy?
see.
Tommy, say that
I
again.
say what I see. First round KO. Will Asia.
Oh, yeah, we're out here.
I love my new co-host, man. He's my,
Dude, my man. I like this guy. He's my new favorite person. I like this.
That's right.
You get to drive my car now. I like that.
Let's go.
Okay,
All right, let's put a bow in this podcast. We're done here.
You can fucking ride in, motherfucker.
I got mass plates too. You know?
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
But yeah, that's my IG, man. Just stuff
Oh
on there.
my god!
Some
So all right,
shit.
a couple of more things before
Yeah.
we wrap this shit up and go smoke some more pot.
What?
What?
We got plenty more.
Yeah, we.
I got plenty of lung too. Fucking.
Oh, dude.
My lung. I got two. All right, I got two of these. All right.
We ate the peanuts and
Plenty of
orange.
brain
You want an
cells
orange,
left.
man?
Oh yeah.
Another beer? No, that's fine. There's one more left. Fucking dude.
Trying
Get
to
off my
numb
man.
up the brain cells before July 2.
Yo, that's why the weed's the best, because it's low cal cannabis, you know? You don't have to
Numb the
wait for that
nugget.
shit.
Yeah, numb your nugget
I
before
fucking
July.
love it. So, honest question before, we talk a couple more things. Man, how's it feel like this place I built for you to come down and people like you to come down and just fucking sit back and just fucking talk,
Dude, this
man.
is the best fucking. This is awesome. I want to make like my whole apartment like. This is awesome.
Dude, if you look behind you, like I have signed pictures and shit from like fighters from,
Good. I
all
noticed
these
that
from
shit.
New England.
Yeah, I saw
I still
that
gotta
stuff.
put up shit. But like, dude,
Amazing
I need
stuff. Dude,
I just don't have time.
Yeah,
that's
saw this.
that is
It's
That
cool.
is fucking ill. I don't know
Yes,
what
sir.
this is, but I know it's something dope. Right?
Brian Ortega fucking signed that one. That is Anthony Johnson signed
Okay, I
them
was gonna
gloves.
say, who's got those?
Those
Oh,
are
is it?
Anthony Johnson, who's fighting again. But I have those are Dustin Poirier's shorts and
I
shirt.
gotta give you something.
He
Signed.
signed them.
I gotta give you a Will Asia signature.
Well, next time you
got
come
you,
over.
bro. I got
Well,
you.
dude, you're gonna fight on July
I'll sign you
2nd.
a
You're gonna
blunt.
come. Here's what's gonna happen.
Right, and then smoke it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that. Yeah, I want more pot. Bring
Oh,
more
yeah.
pot presents. Tommy brought fucking edibles.
That's
I've
how
been
we
eating them for 3 weeks.
Right?
Fuck. I only eat them when I
gonna bring
come
some
in.
more.
Fucking come in.
Edibles are legit.
So,
Yeah, right.
what was I gonna say? Next time you come down, it'll be after this fight, and we could talk about what you're
The
looking
way I
for.
beat his ass.
then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
And
first-
then we could throw the fight up and
First thing
talk
we gotta,
about
what do
it.
you mean and then? No, first thing we throw up the fight. What do you mean? We come off the fight. We got a first thing we do.
And we just throw it up
Here's
and
what
start
happened,
talking
guys.
about
This
it.
is why we're here.
Yeah, the
all right?
intro will
Fuck
be
it.
the fight.
And then we can start talking
Cage
about
Titans
the
might
other
want to do that to you with you first, though, man. But
Fuck 'em.
we'll fuck it. Ah, shit.
Here's
We
the
ain't
thing.
ever getting
Here's
credentials.
the thing,
I
right?
would
Me,
not.
me and Cage Titans, we're in association with each other, right? What I do, Cage Titans does. What Cage Titans does, I do. We're partners.
Exactly.
right? So
We
that's
are
how I
all.
work.
We're all
good.
supporting the same thing.
They're good dudes over there.
Yeah, they might be.
Dude, me, Mike, and Andy are cool. All right, we're boys.
You were on their show. Was it just you, or you were
I was there who
a
was
couple
I
of
with?
times?
Yeah.
Wasn't
I was
Lionel's
with Pete.
cousin or nephew or somebody with you?
Oh,
Funny fucking.
Steve. You're talking about Stevie.
Funny
yeah,
motherfucker.
Stevie's
I've
awesome.
hung
My
out
boy
with him
Steve.
at fucking Cage. We're drinking.
Dude, he's
He
great.
drinks fucking. He drinks the fucking Cage.
You know what's
Titans
awesome?
Fucking brews like $13. I said, kid, what are you loaded? What are you fucking?
He's
what do you
helped me.
do? You're like 12.
Dude,
What are you
he's helped
making?
me
How
for
are you
this
making all
fight.
this money?
He's helped me a lot for this fight. The fact that he looks very similar to Julian, I was like, bro, this works, man. I just need you to spar me, dude. I need you to like just do shit so I can just hit you. All right, Steve, I need you to not be good. I need you to pretend that you suck so I can like pop,
Oh
pop,
my
pop.
god, he's tearing him.
Well, I'm not saying that he sucks. I'm
Pretend
saying
he
I'm
sucks,
pretending that he sucks, right? Like again, it's all pretend. It's all in the Matrix, right? It's not real. It's blue pill shit.
It's all an illusion.
Yeah, it's all blue pill shit.
Again, Tommy, your prediction?
I think we're all in an illusion right now. We're in a simulation, you know.
We just brought you. We brought you to the Matrix, bro. Red pill
fucking
ninjas,
love
yo.
it,
I've been
man.
on that
Red pill ninja.
Holy shit! So as far as this fight, where are you? Are you the like last fight of the night? Like where do you think you
I'll
are in
probably
this
be
guy?
super high up on the card. I'm assuming somewhere close to co-main event. I probably won't be main event, obviously, because they have fucking didn't they could put us up there like that without a belt or something like that. But I'm assuming it'll be just like I was with Hagloff. I was like number 3 from the main, you know. So I'm like, that's fine. I'm to the co-main. I'm all right with that right now. You know, it's only a matter of time for I have the belt. So.
Even though you are a kind of solo, doing your own gym and have these training or coaches that you, any other affiliating fighters going to be on this card that you know?
Yeah, my boy Lionel's gonna be on that.
Oh,
card.
that's right. You just said
Bobby's
that.
gonna
That's
be on
right.
that
He's
card.
back. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if the party's gonna be on, but I would like him to be on that card. He's a fun guy.
I don't know because there's so many. Now you got Peter Barrett. You have
Peter Barrett. We're in the
Giannetti.
same. Me and Peter Barrett are in the same whoop group. Good job. We're in the same whoop. We do whoop. Bum. Right.
What does
here.
that
Okay.
mean? What-
Athletic
Oh,
tracking, all that shit.
No
Yeah.
shit.
I'm beating you, Pete.
Are you?
I was thinking of getting one of those. It's tough for jiu-jitsu though. I'd have to get the armband.
You get the armbands, get all those. Get the
rash
ones with
guard,
the waistband, all
or
as
the,
well.
or the chest one too.
Yeah. But who else is on that? I don't know who else is actually fighting on that card. I've really been primarily focused on me. You know what I mean? I honestly, I really don't even know who's main eventing. I know Joe Giannetti's on it. I think that's the main event. I don't know who else is fighting on that card really. I know the guy I'm about to hit, and then me. You know, we're gonna be on that card. But I think.
Oh, Hillary Rose. There's a few MMA.
So yeah, I think my friend Pete was gonna fight, but he's no longer. Pete McLeod was gonna be on that card, but unfortunately, he's not gonna be on that card anymore. But maybe, but you know, we might.
Here's an idea, my friend. Next time you come down, after this fight, come down with Pete.
Oh yeah.
Because Pete.
Bring Peter. Bring a blunt. Bring a Camaro.
Pete is a musician.
Yes, he is. He can play, dude.
You Barrett?
Yo, hold on, wait. Before you start that. Okay, started it. I didn't know you could do that.
Can you rap?
What the fuck?
Can you rap?
Can I rap? I can rap a blunt. That's what I can rap.
I was gonna say that's racist.
Can I rap? I can rap a blunt. Yes, good. Now, how about this? Pete walks out to his own music as he's playing the guitar down to the fucking octagon, or to the cage. Whatever the fuck Pete plays. It's playing
A
fucking
real
guitar.
low setting
That'd be cool,
fucking
yeah.
Dude,
Just
just
walking out with your
just
own guitar.
holding the thing and just
Fucking
playing your own music.
strings.
That'd be dope.
Dude, how cool would that
Kind of like how
Yes.
Izzy comes out like dancing and shit.
be? Dude, I need to manage these fighters. I'm telling you guys, if I manage these fighters, Cage Titans will be the UFC of New England.
So here's, to get back to this.
Yes.
Bring Pete down
Yes.
next time, and we'll do a little
Musician?
something.
Okay.
Listen, I can play with my fingers. Just my fingers.
All right. Maybe you guys can make my walkout music for my next fight.
No,
after
that-
this.
we-
No, I'll
that'd be
hire you
terrible.
guys.
Dude,
I'll hire you
I
guys.
am
If it's
nowhere
terrible,
near
if it's
that
terrible, I will
I
not
am
use
gonna
it.
practice now. I'm gonna come practice.
If it's terrible, I'll be rude to you guys. I'll say that's
Yeah,
awful.
you will
Get this
say
out
that.
of my face. I'm not your friends.
There's so many sounds.
Like, damn, that's
I don't know
mean.
you. Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
I like.
That's how I rap.
I need you to have a soundboard. Yes. Just throw that up.
Yo,
Dude.
I like that. I like the effects. I like the effects.
Fuck yes.
It's like I forget to turn the drum set on every podcast, but dude, if I did, that would
Every
come
time I burn Julie, you need to hit that yeah button.
I know.
Yeah. Beating Julie in July.
When the opponent's getting up, do that.
Like,
little
what are you gonna do
chime
to
one.
him?
Yeah. Hitting Julie in July. Kick him in the thigh. I can't rhyme.
That's when they're
but I'm
waking
gonna
up.
try.
That's when they're getting up.
I forget about that all the time, dude. I got like 300 drum sounds in there. I can play
That's
John
incredible.
Bottom and shit like that. But
That's awesome. I want to have a Trump voice in there that says like something awesome like.
Make America black again.
No, it's when I'm like saying something great like "fuck you, Julie." I don't know.
well,
something
actually, I have
awesome.
kind of. Well, I have some stuff in here. What do I have? I have Dana saying
That's
"fuck you."
fucking
Right?
illegal.
He's good. That's fucking illegal. I forget to play all this. I got Conor McGregor looking up at you and saying, "Who the fuck is
Yeah,
that?"
that's when you had me
fuck
first
is
come
that
on here. I
guy?
said, who the fuck is that? Yeah, right when I was
fuck
new.
is
yeah.
that guy?
Dude, I can add. Here's the thing about this podcast. I need you in the corner pressing these buttons and shit instead of me. I need a producer that comes in the corner.
Yes, right.
And just throw. Hey,
You need a young Jamie.
Jamie.
You need a Jamie.
Dude, look at the
Stevie
spot
needs a
right
Jamie.
there. You could sit right next to me. If you fuck up, I'll slap you in the head. Dude, press that button.
Our
Yes,
mutual
dude.
friend, Brian
Dude.
Gershon.
Steve needs a
Dude,
Jamie.
he does too much
He's
fucking shit.
probably better than that.
Yeah,
right? He's
and listen,
probably
I tried to have him come down here, but he's got too much going
I'm
on.
gonna get him to come down.
He ain't
if
coming
I
down.
lean on him a little
He
bit
will
too.
not commit to it.
Really?
I'll pay him $10. So no.
I was gonna say, wait, are we
Get him
paying?
fu-
We're paying
dude,
now?
Dude,
Aim and weed.
Brian's above
There you
pressing
go.
buttons.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
All I need is someone, because I program everything and I'll put it in my little thing. Dude, just press this.
pull up that YouTube.
Because Steve's.
You should
he
find
goes,
those
Steve's-
fat nerds
I-
from MIT that are like really smart at doing shit and like
The who?
bring up those nerds. The nerds at
I thought
MIT.
you said fat
I did.
nurses
You did.
from
I said
MIT.
fat nerds.
I was like, show me them.
No.
Where are they?
Who
Bring
love
the fat
MMA,
nurses
would
down.
never do it.
Yeah, the fat nerds
Dude,
from MIT.
they're nurses. They're making bank. I don't
Fat
care
nurses.
how big they are.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, bring
As long
the
as I
fat
can
nurses
bench
too.
them.
If a fat nurse
if
can
I
do the
can't
job,
bench them, I'm not taking them.
yeah,
I think I could probably do it.
We
about
have
210,
injuries. We get
250,
injuries, you
man.
know?
exactly.
Fucking
Like
big, man.
if she affects my Camaro suspension system, I can't have her.
Dude, you can't
okay?
have her. That throws
I
you off
can't
if you
have
gotta
her.
hit
Yeah,
a corner. or
that's-
something.
That's pretty fat. Though.
If you adjust my suspension system, I can't have
No one
you.
ever lie. Listen, when I was young, the Mustang GT 1985 or 86 was the big when that came out. One of my friends, that car was so fast compared to like the other cars around.
Especially in
He used
the
to have
80s
his
when there was nothing.
He had his big fat friend sit in the car, so the posse wouldn't like catch so much.
Yeah.
Like kid weighed like 350 pounds. He used to put him in there. He used to beat everyone. The car would be on side, but the posse wouldn't stick so much, so we'd take off from the line.
All right turns.
awesome.
Awesome.
Fuck your shit up.
No, they just went straight. Route 10. Route 10 Cranston.
Definitely hurt your car.
Fuck, man. So what else we got to talk about? Anything left before... We've been going on like fucking... What time
Oh,
is that?
shout out to Combat Corner. I forgot. They are a new
Who are
sponsor of ours. Combat Corner.
Let's
They're
talk about
sponsoring.
sponsors, man.
Totally forgot about that. Combat Corner. I love these guys. They've helped out so much. Artistry gear and stuff like that. So definitely shout out to Combat
Are
Corner.
they on Instagram?
They are on Instagram. Combat Corner. They also sponsor the Cage Titans fights. All the gloves from Cage Titans comes from Combat Corner. They are an amazing company. They work with, the Pettis brothers at Duke Rufus and Rufus Sport and stuff like that. They're an amazing company. It's not like Donald Trump. They're amazing. They're tremendous. They're awesome.
They're the best.
Yeah, I sound like the orange guy.
But there's like... so
Combat
many.
Corner. Go to Combat Corner
I
right,
put Combat
right there.
Corner. Right there?
Yeah.
That's
it.
them?
That's them.
All right, we'll give them some...
That's Combat Corner right there.
So are they a sponsor of yours or for
yes,
Cage Titans?
yes. So they're from me. And also Cage
How
Titans
the
too.
fuck?
Because I'm awesome. So
Oh, we know this already.
they are working with artistry.
I keep getting Tommy. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, they're working with artistry. They're working
Anywhere
with,
you want me to go here for them?
You can look at any of the stuff. Their gear is awesome. You can go down real quick. Look at their shin guards. So their shin guards are really good. Right? Yes. So those, if you don't want your shins bruised up, because everybody knows, no matter how much you guys will fucking wear shin guards, you will eventually end up hurting your either between your ankle or like your shin or some shit like that.
Is that you?
These ones are pretty fucking good.
What happened here? Oh.
No, I don't get hit like that. What the fuck you mean? Does that
oh
mean?
my God, Aaron Ortiz, man.
Yeah, dude, they're legit. They're legit.
Aaron Ortiz just won fucking the world championship in he's from Team Link in Worcester.
Dude, they sponsor only the best athletes, which is why they're here with your boy. This is why they're working with artistry. This is why we're going to walk in there wearing Combat Corner gear. They've hooked us up custom artistry gear from Combat Corner. That's not me, nigga. I don't fight like that.
No, you ain't fucking, you be...
Get the hell out of here. I'm different.
Oh, they got fucking everybody. Jiu-jitsu guys, every day fucking taking error.
They're good.
Awesome.
So if you want any of their gear, BB Artistry for 10% off. Promo code BB Artistry. 10% off all of their gear. I got you.
Yeah. Excellent, my man.
Very good to know.
For sure.
Dude.
ARTISTRY.
Do you want to sponsor a podcast, man?
Hey, send it all over. Send the box of hats.
Come on, Combat Corner. These are my boys.
Give me a Jamie.
Awesome.
Give me a Jamie. Jamie, I'll give you $25 a show. Just tell me I'll smoke all the pot you want. Give you free beer. Teach you how to fucking produce.
Yes,
that's valuable, man.
Yeah.
Just to come into the podcast room with you people here.
Into the
just to
room?
hang out. Jamie would be popular.
You need to get a Jamie. You're gonna get a Jamie.
We asked for
We're
a Jamie.
looking for a Jamie.
We are
okay?
looking for a
We're
Jamie.
looking for a Jamie.
Dude,
We need you to be good though.
Look, just imagine if like he was hitting these buttons, they go to Tommy. I wouldn't
a
fucking
good Jamie
like,
would hit the soundboard when I make good zips.
I've seen like Tommy. I keep flashing at him by accident over there. Like,
It's hard to not.
I know
get
it's you're handsome as fuck.
It's
what am I
just
gonna do?
attractive to the screen, you know.
So, all
Magnetic.
right, couple of things before we wrap this up. Tom, Friday night we're at CES.
Partying.
A lot of your training partners are fighting.
Yeah, well, I think 8 of them.
Yeah, it's a half fucking jiu-jitsu, half MMA card.
Yeah,
Fucking...
exactly. Grappling, which is really good.
So, as far as teaming up, you're going to be interviewing.
Yeah, if they want it.
If they want it,
I don't
we're
want
gonna
to
be
annoy
roaming
anyone.
around.
You
No,
know,
we're not gonna
We're gonna
stick
be
a camera in
drinking.
your face.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
well,
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna stick
we're
a
gonna be
camera in the
smoking
face.
weed. So
A lot of shit. Yeah, we're just fucking.
And they know. They
CES.
know when I go and train in class after a good day of work, they say, "Holy shit, Tom! I think I'm gonna get high just rolling with you." So
They like that kind. Well,
yeah, they
Jim's
chase
like
me
that.
around.
I like that kind.
Yeah, they chase me around.
I rubbed against you
It's called
before
high
we
Q,
started,
dude.
man.
You
Yeah,
have that
exactly.
high Q, high
Yeah,
IQ.
I'm
If
gonna
I rub my
I'm
my
ready to take
arm
another
full
edible.
of weed stickiness and I'm rubbing it in your eyes and stuff, you know, that's a good.
So if you
weapon.
didn't know, Tommy Shayhood, my co-host, is a weed connoisseur, and Will is also kind of you know.
I'm made of weed in
Look
America.
at the fucking
Dude,
arms
it's
on
a
this guy.
steak weed in
It's like
America
fucking-
here.
Could you be fucking Paige in a stand-up fight?
Michael Venom Page?
Yeah,
Probably.
good.
I mean, like, here's
like
the thing,
that.
right? Like,
He's fighting BKFC.
you
Did
talking
know
pure
that?
stand up? Pure stand, I'd cheat. Nah, I'd just be like, shoot for a takedown, psych. hit your son. No, I love Michael Venom Page.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he can't defend that
I
shit.
wouldn't
He's
even want to fight him.
Just-
Michael Venom Page is literally somebody. Him and Adesanya, these guys are guys who I look up to. These are
just
amazing.
yeah, just
I don't want to
crazy
fight these
talent.
guys.
Yeah.
I would love to train with them, spar
Yeah.
with them, learn from them. These are like
It's like fucking
Anderson
I mean,
Silva, all these
writing,
guys.
You know,
Listen to what they
fighting
say.
Ross Levine.
Absolutely, dude. And Ross Levine also, he's one of those guys. Like that's why I'm so happy that he's my coach. Like he's somebody who I can like I admire when I'm watching him. Like, oh shit, you do cool shit. Oh, cool. Now you're showing me how to do cool shit. That's awesome. You know,
Legs like this.
yeah, that's awesome.
When's he fighting?
June 25th, fighting for Karate Combat for the 185-pound
That will be
middleweight
on
title.
Fight Pass. I do believe they're on Fight
Yes,
Pass.
I think so. Karate Combat is going to be awesome. I think Robin Black is the commentator.
Yes,
which is
he's
awesome.
awesome.
Good friend of mine also, Robin Black. Shout out to you. Me and Robin Black have been cool for, fucking, I don't know, like 6-7 years. I've known him for a long ass time. He's one of my favorite people.
Well, hopefully he does one of them 1 minute.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, on
Robin.
you.
Robin.
Well,
Come on.
it might not last a minute.
No, but I mean, that wasn't
He's done
a minute,
30
right?
second and 15 seconds.
Here's the thing, right? Like, you can ask any girl I've been, I could last for a long time. Okay,
Jesus,
you put
here
me
we
in there.
go.
You put me in there with a girl named
The
Julie.
beers are kicking in.
You put me in there with a girl named
Not for
Julie.
you.
I'm gonna last all night, dog. Okay.
But Karen.
Fuck.
All right.
So you expect to make some TikTok highlight videos or just at least one? Case Sutton's fucking what is it? 54. Case
It's
Sutton's
not.
54.
It's not. How many do you think? That's what it comes down to. How many do you think? So that's another one, right? How about this, Steve? If you can guess how many cool highlights I can get out of that fight, how many come out of that for the first week, the exact number, I'll buy you an ounce of weed.
Puppy growing.
7.
Highlights
7
on
highlights
that one fight.
On that one fight. How many highlights will I get? Like
Well,
clean shot.
Am I
highlights.
guessing right? What do
It can be an elbow. It could be boom. It could be a head kick. It could be
the
whatever.
ones that they pick out, or how you know?
You can watch it your whole self and find
Oh,
clean
come
ones if
on,
you
that's
want.
gonna
I was
be
gonna say,
fucking-
we
If
could
you
choose
want.
it ourselves.
We need a rule.
You can do whatever
here.
you want. Any rule you want. Okay,
Wait
how about
a
this?
minute.
Here's the
Wait,
rule.
wait,
Here's the
wait.
rule. Only the shots that Igdalia does. Shout out to Igdalia. She's amazing.
That's a good one.
And
She's awesome.
and Rose Giannetti. She's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
they're both.
photography.
Yeah.
I used it. I don't know whose photo that was, but I used all their
They're
photos.
like the only
Alright.
ones who do it. Those are the two, right?
Whoa,
Shout out to them, yeah.
There you go. All right.
Case
So,
signs.
yo,
So what am I
out of
doing?
those two. So you got to figure out how many clean headshots. That's what's going to be clean headshots. Guess
I
it.
need the video for that. Oh, highlights from that.
Yeah, you got to guess how many there's going to be there.
How many they highlight?
How many they highlight. You got to guess the number. I'll buy you an ounce of weed.
Both of them?
If you guess right, only one of them.
Ounce of weed, that's nice.
Only one of them.
Igdalia's doing more of the interviews, so it's gonna have to be.
Just all the video highlights.
Yeah. All right.
That's all you
We'll
got to
figure
do.
it out.
You got to find a number
And
before
what if
weigh-ins.
what if I don't guess right?
You got to smoke me up for
Next
another
time we
podcast.
have, I gotta
Yeah.
listen. I just gotta tell you something.
Sounds like a win-win.
We did talk about this the first week that I am a VIP member of one of. It doesn't take much to get of one of the dispensaries, so they send you that every 3 days. Come you get the discount.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the email, the text.
So I have to say, what's today? Wednesday, Monday. They sent me the little thing, so I went and got the weed that we smoked earlier. But then the little thing they give the VIP, there was like fucking some 28%, 30%
Okay.
fucking.
Oh, it came in there with it?
Well,
Jesus.
you could buy like
Sativa,
a
you
blunt.
say?
Yeah, a 1 gram fucking blunt.
Yep.
For like $3.50 adding to
Okay.
your order. So I bought 3 of them
Yep.
on Monday, and I was gonna smoke them here.
Dude,
I
we
smoked
got
them.
next time.
I
We're gonna have a
smoked them all.
blunt for everybody.
I smoked them all
We're gonna have a
before I
blunt
got
for
here.
you, blunt for
I
me,
couldn't
blunt
help
for
it.
you. We're
That's
gonna have
what,
one for everybody.
dude. I'm gonna get if I lose or win, we're gonna have a ton of blunts here. Next time you come, we got more seats here. Bring a Jamie with you. I can
I'll
teach him
bring
how
a
to
Jamie.
press a button here and there.
I'll bring my boy Nate. My boy Nate's good at that.
All right, yeah, Nate.
Yeah.
press-
Nate, dog. Shout out to Nate Cole, Nate Robinson. He likes to be called. He's awesome. Okay, he's like one of the smartest, most intelligent tech guys I've ever fucking known.
That's huge.
One of my
These
best
guys
friends.
who are assassins at that shit, that's
Yeah.
important. Because I could do it, but I would be
Yeah, they
slow.
teach you
Yeah.
like
Yeah, no,
shortcuts.
Nate's a bad
How do you
motherfucker.
get?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna buy? I buy something every time I get paid. I buy a new little thing for the podcast. Like these cameras, are like $180. So I bought a new one so I could have you guys all in separate. I just haven't learned how
That's
to use
called
everything.
investing.
yet.
You got Will Asia on your
And then
podcast. Have
these
some new
mics,
camera. That's an
fucking
investment.
Shure mics all over the. So I have the boom arms because if you're not right on it, it kind of cuts out. So I have the boom arms. Next time you come, this thing will be like a fucking big bush in your face.
Okay, cool.
Right here, you're fucking right there, like fucking.
It'll be like a
Joe Rogan.
professional. We have the
Yeah, it's like I was moving cameras around today, just trying to figure shit out. But I did figure out how to Skype someone in.
That worked well.
It did. I just got to figure out that,
Shout out to,
the
Bret
camera
Casey, man.
angle and shit like that. But when you guys, that camera got taken away, but that's a great angle. So I'm gonna get another good webcam for that. So when someone doesn't call in, or when they do,
full shot.
eventually I'm gonna take one of these cameras away and fucking.
And feel free to
it's
see
amazing.
Will Asia a lot more. You guys are gonna see me a lot. I'm gonna be on this podcast more. I
Fuck,
love my
come
boy
down.
Domenico. We are fucking.
How far of a ride is? You're from Boston. What are you?
It's
like
far
50
enough.
minutes,
It's
55?
about about all the minutes. It's about 48 minutes with no real traffic.
Yeah,
it's about an hour and a half in the middle of the day.
Yeah, never in the middle of the day. Fuck, dude.
But
I used to date a woman in fucking Boston, man. It was fucking. Thank God, she was hot as fuck, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I used to
dated
go through that
Boston
traffic.
Boston girls.
yeah.
Boston bitches, man.
What? We get on that next
No,
subject.
Boston
next time.
girls, man, they can suck the soul out of your dick for sure.
Jesus
Boston girls are
Christ!
tremendous.
Thank God we're on YouTube.
Dude.
Fucking can't.
Not them
go on
Revere
Facebook.
bitches.
Yeah, they
Fucking
can suck the demons
really?
out of hell.
It's just
That's what they are.
Fucking Boston. I'm sure there's a bunch of them in different towns.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially.
But this is more of them in Boston, right?
What do you mean, dog? What
I
you
think at
mean?
the Boston Mall. Where you hanging out?
Providence
Boston.
too, right? Like,
Well, I'm
shit.
right outside of Boston.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I'm old as fuck.
I'm old as fuck, man. I'm in my 30s. I'm fighting some young kid named Julie. Like, look at what I'm doing, man.
Yo.
I feel like Brandon Boats. Hey, dude, I like you. Brendan Boats. I feel like him. You know, the old guy? who
Yeah,
fought? He's
fucking-
awesome.
You know, he's part of our page. He writes little
He's
articles
tremendous.
every
He's
so.
one of my favorite people.
Yeah, he's fucking
He
so
reminds
funny.
me of like Hitmonlee or something, or like Hitmochan or some shit.
He's
from, like, Pokemon.
He's fucking not fucking. He's not fucking anyone. Sorry, Brendan.
How dare you? He probably is fucking
son-
someone.
for him.
He's got his sons like fucking sparring at South Shore.
Yeah, I
over
know.
there.
His kids are good.
Yeah.
Man. I'm like, dude, that's so impressive, dude. That's
And
awesome. I like it.
Brendan's only been training 2.5 years or so.
I was impressed at the fact that he was willing to go in there, like, and just do that shit with these dudes. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, the opponents, even though they weren't really of caliber
Yeah.
to touch him, like, just he didn't really know that, I guess, when he accepted the like when he went to take a fight. I don't know if he knew that he was gonna have terrible like guys to fight him, but you know, at the end of the day, just what it takes to go in there, I think was
Yeah,
pretty
the whole
cool.
like
Also,
the whole
you're
anxiety
a dad,
and everything.
dude. Like that's
Yeah.
awesome. Like you're a dad, and you're
You got
going in
all
there
these
risking
people-
head trauma,
all these
and you're
people
like,
fucking watching them and shit.
Yeah.
How about that
His kids.
older dude who was on Cage Titans last
Payne.
weekend? Yeah.
58.
Yeah,
He's 58.
58.
yeah, I
years
saw
old.
that guy. I was like, man, he's
Whoa.
every year old, and he's in there punching
And
shit.
it's
Yeah,
fucking
and he won.
awesome because it's funny. It's funny to watch because they're not, he's 58. He's not big
Yeah.
on social media unless he's fucking like me, who's 58 and a 30-year-old fucking mind body with social media. But he
Ahead
don't
of
know
his time.
social media is fucking. He's a fireman.
Yeah, he
a
doesn't give a
fucking-
fuck.
You
Yeah,
don't know.
he's awesome.
So, but he's absorbed. Like he's
Did he
fucking
retire,
old.
or is he still fighting?
Well,
Firefighting?
he wants to fight again. He wants to get on the next card. But
I
Joe
know a guy
Lozon
for
told him
him.
no right
no,
now.
No, I know a guy for him. My boy Lee Mondo. Put Lee Mondo against, what was his job? What's his name? The dude, the
Payne.
old
His
guy.
last
Mike
name's Payne. I'm so
Payne,
sorry.
old guy.
But first name.
Something. Payne. Let's put Mondo versus Payne.
How old's your guy?
He's old.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like in his
older.
30s.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like,
Oh, he's in his
Yeah.
30s.
Yeah, right. I'm
Yeah.
40.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
fucking 50
Mondo.
something.
Mondo's also an old guy, but I want to see
Old
Lee
in the
Mondo.
fight game.
Lee Mondo versus
Well, he did fight a young kid. And
Mac.
beat the
We'll call him
fuck
Max
out of
Payne versus Max Payne. All
fucking
right,
awesome.
Lee Mondo versus Max Payne.
Yo,
All right, look, have a
you'd be
more
down.
memorable name, and I'll say it. How about that, right?
I'm sure you'd be down.
Last thing about memorable names. How'd you get your fucking name? You mentioned that outside. Your
My mom
Nigerian-
and dad. Oh, so you mean
Not
the other
that
guy? Oh,
fucking
so I got. So, all right. So actually, hilarious thing. Nigerian Ninja. When Andy announced Nigerian Ninja, I was like, oh, that's a cool name. My name in my head up until that point was Will Asia. All right, and so my previous coach had told Andy that my nickname was going to be Nigerian Ninja, right? And I was
Perfect.
like, yeah, and so it's kind of stuck. Nigerian Ninja was the shit. I mean, I do ninja shit. I'm part Nigerian, you know what I mean? Like, I'm bending styles. I'm over here African avataring, so it works for me.
African guys rising up these days.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, I love red, white, and blue, and I got the green and white, too. They go with me,
All
Fucking
cool colors. All cool colors.
A. So, all right. So, as far as left to hype this fight, as far as Mike and you spoke about Julie not hyping the fight. Like, have you been on Table Titans? Like,
Oh, that's
or
gonna
is it-
come,
or is it-
actually.
Like, what's going on?
So I will
how
be
are
on
they
table,
hyping the fight?
I'm going to be on Table Titans the week before the fight. And
Okay.
I talked to Andy about that.
Yep.
And so I'll be on Table Titans the week before the fight. And we're going to be talking about, things I plan on doing to the boy.
Are you gonna go on the show like in person, or are you
I'm
gonna
be
call
there.
in?
I don't call in. I show up.
Because they're probably gonna have him call in.
I know.
Same night.
I know. He'll probably try to call in too on July 2, but I show up.
Exactly.
I'll definitely be tuning in for that one.
Yeah, I show up.
Yeah, I catch Table Titans like the day after and shit like that. Like I'm not.
Yeah, no.
Monday nights I
definitely-
play cards, so I
definitely
can't
It's
watch it.
always fun as shit, man. Andy and Mike are awesome. Andy is amazing as a host. Like,
Yeah.
tremendous. I love Andy. You guys are very similar, obviously. You know Andy. Like I love chilling with both you guys, like separate.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man.
These guys are good at what
he's
they
like
do.
he's like Earth 2 Steve. You know what I mean?
And
Like-
it's like he has not that he has two different personalities, but Andy off camera and
Yeah.
just hanging out.
Andy off camera.
It's fucking
if you guys
fun,
meet Andy
man.
off camera,
Yeah.
I want you guys to say government and what they do. I just want you to start off like that and just wait.
Forget it.
Yeah, just close your mouth and wait. That's it. All right. Say government and what they do. All right. Say that to Andy. All right. Trust me on that.
He's a good dude.
He's awesome. If you want to learn about shit, Andy's a fucking man. That guy,
Yeah.
he studies.
Well, he's around the game
That dude
constantly.
studies. I don't know what he does in his fucking off time, but I know he's reading and learning shit. That dude knows.
I wonder if he'll be at not Cage Titans, CES because Chris Montino
that guy.
has a grappling match against Sweetbread. Oh,
Yeah.
what fucking like how cool is that? All that shit going on.
pretty fly.
So I'll be there. We'll be there. My two guys, Travis and Laz, will be at Combat FC
Nice. Good.
for that stuff there. So
I can't
we
wait
get,
for that one, that Combat FC
we get a
one.
big weekend.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
it's the
be
first
cool.
card. And
Yeah,
like,
that's gonna be cool.
You know,
I'm looking forward to getting
Yeah.
down to CES, Twin River. You know,
yeah,
a
just
bunch of my
hanging out
guys,
and
yeah.
fucking. We wing it when we
Yep.
go there. Like last time we went there, they had us put up the bit. I'm not putting. It's too much work.
Yeah.
I got my new camera rig. We're gonna test that out.
Sure.
I got a camcorder with a cordless mic. If
Oh,
you
nice.
want to take that on
We'll
your
do all the
own
things. We'll do all the
and
things.
fuck around with it. But yeah, I'm interested with that camera because in the following week I'm recording Wish's Smoker with the camera.
Okay.
Like doing the professional editing for them.
The real one.
So yeah, they want me to start.
We'll
doing that for them.
experiment. We'll experiment then on Friday.
Yeah. It's all it's all about the view and
Oh yeah,
dude.
that shit.
And the sound.
Yeah.
You know, sound is super important too. though.
Yeah, well, with interviews, but like at the fights, like I don't have like I got a mic that goes on. Oh, dude, wait till you see this thing. It's like an erector set. This fucking thing is like Godzilla camera.
Erection.
Dude, it was fucking erection. It's an erection, a camera erection. That's what that is. It's fucking camera erection. Wait till you see. I don't even know how to use it yet.
We'll
figure it out.
learn together.
So tomorrow is weigh-ins for CES. I do believe it's at 1:30 p.m.
What's that main event? What's
The main event is who the fuck is the main event?
Is that Rubio?
No, he's in it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
and so is Tyrene.
Yep.
The main event. Let's see. We're gonna
pull it
go. Sorry, CES.
Pull it-
We're gonna
pull
go
it
right
up, Jimmy.
there. We're gonna CES MMA. Look at all the grappling. John Juma fighting. Oh, is it Rodriguez? Mike Rodriguez
Oh, yeah.
from Lozon.
Oh, I like Mike.
exactly.
Dude, he's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
he's
That's
back.
my boy, Mike.
So let me
Rodriguez.
let me
he's
get
good.
that up. Let me
He's
give
the
you
shit.
let me give
I'm
CES
massive
some love
UFC
right
lover.
here.
You
All
know,
right,
man.
so
He was
Yeah, I was
awesome.
gonna say coming off the UFC.
He reminded me of who's that dude who fought at like light heavyweight? Remember that guy? He fought at UFC 100 and he was being hit by the dude and his mom was like, "Get up, Khalil Roundtree."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Khalil
Khalil's good.
Roundtree. He reminds me of Khalil Roundtree
Sure,
in a way.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Nick
Khalil's
Gary-
cool. He's like a big
Gary-
metal dude, like punk rock. You know?
Yeah.
oops, sorry. Oh, that's Johnny Lopez from last time. Oh, Yuri Penfarov is fighting the Russian polar bear. So there you go. He
Who's
must be main
who's he
event.
going? Yeah, he's definitely main event.
Ashika Jim is fighting for the yeah, that's a cool name. He's wild too. For the bantamweight title. Oh, there it is.
Jeremy May.
So maybe he's the main event. I don't think.
Oh, let's check out Karate Combat. Like, let's
All
see
right,
that.
so we'll go.
Boy
There's
Ross.
Ross's wife right there.
Oh, that is?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Madeline.
Yeah.
She does
Shout out
the
to Madeline.
commentating for CES.
Shout out to Madeline and Ross.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
cool.
they got
Oh,
married
they're all
recently,
doing it.
right?
She's fucking.
gig.
She's doing amazing things.
Yeah, I know.
She's a morning show radio host and shit like that. All right, where are we going? Karate
Yeah,
Combat.
Karate Combat.
There's some wild boys in Karate Combat.
Very, very good. Oh, Gabriel Varga is also making his debut in Curry Combat. He's
No,
awesome.
didn't he just grapple that fucking? No.
Gabriel Varga?
No, I'm thinking
No, he doesn't like jiu-jitsu.
All right, where are we going? You don't like jiu-jitsu.
See, that ain't me.
Dude, why are you just standing there?
Remember what I say earlier? What did I say earlier?
Did he lose this fight?
These people are stupid. All right, they block with their face.
Did he lose this fight?
He should have. If
Where's
he did,
Ross?
Go up. Wait, go up. Go up.
Ross
go,
is
go
the
down.
fu-
Go down.
where
go
we
down.
going?
Right there. Go to
Is that him right there? All
right
we gotta
there.
give him
Ross. Put your mouse on Ross. Right there.
There's Ross. Oh,
Yeah,
where is he?
right there. There's Ross. Ross Levine. The fucking
But they
man.
must have a highlight of him. He is the fucking. He's the.
Oh, what? Of course. Go to him when he hit that dude with that wheel kick from hell.
On his own page, there's probably some highlights.
Oh,
I've seen some of that.
100%. Yeah, you can go on his page.
All right,
He
all
has
right.
those. Go on Ross's
All right,
page.
that's where the goods are.
Ross Levine. Ross and Wasset are the most amazing coaches.
Right there.
Turbo.
Yeah.
Ross Turbo Levine. All right. Now we'll get the fucking.
Yeah,
we'll get the goods.
Karate kick.
There it is. This is something right here. Oh, that's.
No, that's New England Fighters. It's Calvin Cater.
There he is, right there, though.
Yeah, that's him hitting that dude's leg. Go down, though. Go to his death kick. It's down there.
Oh, sorry, Ross.
Out here. Here's that death kick.
You
Is it
sure
not
it's
up
on
here?
here?
Why? Oh, there
Oh,
it
right
goes.
there. Is that
there.
it?
Yeah, I knew that was up there. Watch this. He sends him
Oh.
to hell. Boom.
Oh!
Send him to hell.
That is almost like a downed too. You know,
Bang.
obviously it doesn't count as downed, but he's
Yeah,
on the
that's
side.
that's in play.
Oh,
like
dude,
all
yeah,
that
that's
shit.
a position. It's just an
yeah.
unknown position in martial arts because there's never been a slope to fight on. We've never
And
had
it's
that as a
weird.
field.
They
you
can
know?
strike one if they hit the
Amazing.
ground. They
We've
can
dealt-
strike on the ground, or they get right back up. Can you strike on the ground?
Yeah, a little
for
bit.
an instant
Yeah,
in
it's like you
certain-
can do. You just can't like go for
Anymore? I
submissions
want
and shit.
more of that. It's one. Oh wait, is this it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, such a good angle.
Yeah, right. That is
Yo,
so good.
turbo performance, dog. Look at that. My man's boosted. Just
See,
fucking
this is-
spinning him.
this- right.
Very good.
Shred City.
Boom!
too, Ross.
Very good.
Yeah,
Dude's
right.
like, hey, I'm still here. No, you're
I'm
not,
still awake.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he got a twin turbo coming up on July 2.
All right, let's.
Excellent. So this is stuff Mila also has me doing a lot, like these types of drills.
Oh, yeah,
like
just
with
mind
blaze
shit,
pods
yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah. These are things I'm telling you, Mila Teschler, when it comes to the brain and understanding like how to improve, especially like peripheral vision and understanding like reaction time shit. Fucking
That's
like a
awesome.
fucking ninja.
That must be super fucking beneficial.
Dude,
Was this the guy he fought last time?
Yeah, that's that poor fella. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got devastated. His mom cried that
I think
evening.
everyone fighting Ross these days is.
And where's the new? All
Ross
right.
is
in
Oh, okay. So there's the new one right there, right?
They will not.
So
be able
who's
to
this
decipher.
dude he's fighting? What do we know? Do we know? What do we know about this guy?
He looks goofy. He looks like
he looks old.
he looks like he'd be a friend of the dude in Grand Theft Auto 4, of Nico. Like
Dude,
he'd be like Nico's
Dude,
boy.
that's right on.
Yeah.
You're right on with that.
Like he'd be Nico's boy in Grand Theft Auto.
All right. So that's it. What we got here? Ross got a spot.
He's tremendous, man.
Yeah,
Those
he's
are his
everywhere.
coaches.
Oh yeah, from
It's so wild thinking of him and his coaches when you think of how good of a coach he is. It's so wild. It's like wow, the levels to the game. You
Where,
know?
oh, they're from Pride. He's from Pride.
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
Up near the
That's an
beaches over there,
amazing gym.
Wakefield or somewhere up that way, right?
No, it's over in Kingston.
Kingston.
Yeah.
Yeah, up there going
Kingston,
toward
Rhode Island.
Narragansett, up
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, they're amazing out there. Brian Bogle, also one of the guys out there. I love that guy.
Brian
I want to
Bogle,
work
yeah.
with him too eventually.
I've
He's
seen
awesome.
him fight at Lion Fight so many times. Like,
amazing.
yeah, he's a thick quads.
Dude, and also very smart. Like the way he like describes from breaks down fighting was like he's one of those like fight nerds. You know what I mean? He's like one of those dudes. He's into that
That's
stuff. I like
fucking
it.
illegal.
You like me?
That-
Good.
Watching the film, getting
Fuck
the,
yeah,
getting
dude.
the books.
He's a good
Yep.
dude, man. He's awesome.
That's important. The intelligence part is so important of that.
Yes, 100%. IQ, man. That's why we put our hands up. Protect our intelligence.
That's why when you get your brains bashed in and getting concussed, then you're not that good anymore.
Yeah, it's like if you did something, I don't know, like football for a long time.
Yeah. Smash each
They
other's
jumped
heads for
into
a while.
Muay Thai.
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right.
My mom never let me play football.
Your mom is a great woman.
She is.
That's awesome. I played football.
he's
fucking
like, fuck.
Still working on them
Listen,
memories, right?
I'm the youngest out of 6, and I had 3 brothers that were karate and fucking boxing. The other one was just a fucking street loser fighter. And I got my ass
I like
kicked
him to go
all
going
the
and
fucking
play
time.
football.
I could take
This
a
is sad
goddamn
as fuck.
beating. Let me tell you, I
He's
could
like,
take
oh,
a
fuck.
goddamn beating.
I love football. I love pro football. I love the Patriots. You know.
Oh, I love it,
watching
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Watching.
just you know, your brain can only take so much, and then you get put in there against, I don't know, some black athlete who's really good at things, and then you get hit.
Who doesn't have CTE?
None of that stuff. None of that stuff.
What's going
I
on?
don't get concussed.
I'm gonna give you some beans right now. Do you have Matt Oh, no fucking way.
Way. What's happening?
Oh. The worst. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. He's one of my co guys has kidney stones going on right now, but I have one in my left kidney that's fine.
Terrible.
He has. Well, anyway, Lars.
Yeah,
More
it's
power
glad
to
we're
you.
talking about him.
That's
Get
rough,
well,
man. Get well
quick.
soon,
Hopefully,
brother.
you can go to CES Friday night.
Yeah.
But oh my God.
His dick fell off. Oh,
yeah,
no.
right? The suspense.
He's
No.
like-
There's a fighter that's fought in the last couple of weeks. Cage Titans and a boxing match that might be stepping in to fight someone else. I don't know. But
Sounds like exclusive information, huh?
yeah, we'll
I heard Conor McGregor's around.
yeah.
Is that the guy?
Tune into NewEnglandMMA.org because there might be some breaking news about a fight almost falling through, but there might be a late notice opponent. That's
It's a hell of a teaser right there.
there it is right there. So
Best to not be Julie. Show up.
no, it's not
Show up,
yours.
boy.
No, it's not
Show
yours. It's not yours. I'm trying to figure out. They mentioned the name, and I'm trying to. Oh, Combat FC. It's for tomorrow night. I mean Friday. I think one of the fights fell through. Combat FC, and they're
You're gonna get
calling
an overnight
and
notice?
they're calling up the fucking guy on deck that's fought twice.
That's going to
He might fight
on
at
Twin?
Combat.
Okay.
He might not a twin at the other one.
It's Hamzat. It's Hamzat Chimaev.
So with that said, any last words, Will? I'll leave it at that. There might be some breaking news coming on tomorrow as a late notice opponent. Sacrifice lamb.
I mean, like,
So I'll tell you offline. But anything you want to say before we let you go?
shout out to all of my students, everybody at Artistry Martial Arts, all of my artistry family. You guys are amazing. You guys helped me get to this point. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Ross Wasset. Again, Ross Levine and Wasset have been the two biggest changes in my training. Shout out to Mila Teschler. Amazing. Absolutely amazing at what she does. Biofeedback. She will find your neurochemistry and she will fix it. She'll tell you things and she'll get inside your brain and she'll fix it. Another big shout out to you guys, my man. Go Steve.
Dude, I'll see you in
guy.
like a couple of weeks after you fight.
Awesome
Dude, you'll
time,
be
man.
right
Hell
back
yeah,
in this
dude.
room with
I'll
Pete
be in here.
jamming.
I'll be in here. And also, big thanks to Cage Titans. Cage Titans and Mike Poveri, thank you so much. You let me go and abuse some kid on the second. I mean, you guys might feel bad about this. I'm just going to tell you ahead of time. But, I mean, either way, it's going to be a great night. Everybody tune in July 2nd to see Will Asia beat Julie Connie. It's J.C. Penney, whatever his name wants to be. The football guy who's going to go get hit. Tune in July 2. Plymouth Memorial Hall, Cage Titans.
Excellent.
54.
I'm going to be at a wedding that weekend, so I'm going to be watching it on my phone, at the bar, at the wedding, you know?
Yeah, dude, we got to get, like, we got to start doing, like, CT 5-4 shit. Like, we got to do cool shit. 5-4. CT 54. Hit me up. That's it.
That's we go.
Yeah. I'm black. We do hand signs for shit.
Dude,
like Naruto.
fuck it out, man.
All right.
Fucking, you know.
How do you think I do my jutsus in the cage, dog? I do hand signs first. Let you know.
Talking to
Well,
some made
with
men,
that
you know?
said, social media. Other than I have your social media here, but anything other than Instagram?
Oh,
Facebook?
actually, so follow me on TikTok. Follow my gym on TikTok at Artistry Martial Arts. On TikTok, follow me and us on IG. Will Asia on Instagram. Will_Asia. Artistry Martial Arts on Instagram as well. And on Facebook, Will Asia. You can find me. I'm the only guy with the cool name.
Excellent. Well, my man, tonight was like fucking. I added so much shit as far as cameras and fucking.
Which is a blast, bro.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
like
great.
I needed Jamie in the corner, but as far as
We
that,
never
man,
need no
yeah,
Jamie.
we
We're
don't
doing
need. We can
Yep.
we can handle it. We can do it all. But I can't wait to get that angle over there because that is a good angle.
Yeah,
But
for sure, man.
yeah,
I will
tonight-
be here more. I'm definitely gonna.
oh,
be here.
definitely
It's
bring
awesome.
friends, man. Every fucking every week.
We
I
love
want-
it in here. It's such a cool room.
Yeah, every week I
Also,
want someone down there.
Big
Oh,
shout
there we
out.
go.
One more shout out. Twin Turbo Lambo. My boy Al over at Auto Clinic of Braintree. He has fucking hooked up all that shit you see with my car. That's all Al. Al did most of that work for me. He got that exhaust looking like that, sounding like that. He got the grill on looking like that. Sound like everything about. He swapped my engine for me. That is the place. So when it comes to supercars or sports cars or any kind of like exotic car or luxury car, bring it on to Al. He's the man. It's over at Auto Clinic of Braintree, 577 Pond Street in Braintree, obviously. Go there. It's amazing. twin turbo Lamborghini also. It's really cool to see. So go there. He knows how to take care of cars.
I love cars, man. I love fucking.
If you love cars,
Vroom,
check
vroom.
that out.
Definitely. With that said, bro,
I'm out.
Will Asia.
Thank you, my
Good to
dude.
see you. Triple fists. Yeah, come on.
So
We gotta
let's
do
bring it
like.
in. Let's bring it in.
Bring that fucking hand in. Bring that goddamn hand in here. Yeah, unity. We're some sort of like Team America squad, world police.
Good shit.
Dude. We're out here.
With that said, Tommy, we don't have a guest for next week, but we'll.
It'll be me and you, baby.
Well, we could have. How about this?
We get these chicks in here.
You train at Triforce next Wednesday and drag one of those fucking jiu-jitsu
Those
guys
guys?
had won
Sure.
in here with
Let's
us,
try.
and we talk
Yeah.
about the weekend,
What we did.
Triforce,
Yeah, what we did in class.
the fights.
Show you
because
some of the moves we
all
just
that-
learned in
yeah,
class.
Folding
you could all-
people
you
like
could all
that.
show-
Yeah, exactly, right?
Dude, we went. Like,
We were doing
fucking
judo the
hours.
other day.
We gotta
fucking
get
those
out of
throws.
here.
Yeah.
So with that said,
Yes.
Will Asia,
All right, that is said.
Tommy Shayhood.
See you, Jules.
You want to get on
shit.
camera before we leave?
Right in
Hug
here.
your man.
Marcus.
Right over
Come on,
there.
Marcus.
Marcus is in the house. Here we
Marcus.
go.
The silent
Dude, I
assassin.
just gotta say,
Silent
Marcus was a big help. He was the one that helped set up the cameras in the beginning to get the best shot. Marcus, can we call you Jamie? You want to come in the corner?
No, we don't want to call him Jamie.
And
Oh,
also,
Jamie.
you know, if a Jamie show, and we don't need a Jamie. No, but Jamie, we don't need
Jamie's
a
the
Jamie.
weirdest name ever, too.
Yeah, that's what.
We'll get a name.
It would be something.
We can
I'd
get a name.
It's all with a cool name.
I'd be calling him like terrible names.
Yeah, right.
So with that said,
Call him shithead.
we out of here. Go fuck
right.
yourselves.
Peace, peeps. What are we doing? Is this our exit?
Yeah, we're out.
So.
Yeah.